Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? 07's to you as well. Autumn__. Well, welcome everyone. Come on in, come on in. We're gonna have an absolutely fantastic stream today. I can feel it. So, yeah. Really quick update for the people that are here. I may have to update later as well. I've done a little bit of research, a little bit of work on the little monster fighter game. So hopefully it'll be a little bit more worth playing. There are still no save states, unfortunately. I still need to work on that. But there, as you can see, we are now in a different setting. We're now in the desert. That's exciting. So yeah, there's gonna be there's now different biomes, so that'll be a little bit different. It'll kind of switch it up. There are now the bosses, the mini bosses and the bosses. There's a whole, ending screen, a whole level up screen. We now have different ways that you can increase the stats of the dice. So that way, if you, say if you roll a 1d4, depending on how everyone votes when we level up, we could have a 1d4 plus 1 or something like that. So, and I'll talk about the voting once we get there. I don't know if we're going to hit a level up tonight. So yeah, when we get there, we'll see. But let's see, what else was I going to say? I can't remember if I mentioned this already. It still does not have any save states, unfortunately. There are still no save states for the game. So keep that in mind, which does bring up one question. Should we, for the start of this stream, just the very beginning, when everyone's getting in here, should we work on the game, get the save states in there, make it a little bit more of a permanent thing? I almost feel like we should. But let me know. Yeah. Let's see. Loki says they wanted a game where you play as a pig running around from someone trying to catch you. So I apparently have the pig, procedurally generated level, and some animations. That is pretty cool. Not bad. I would also like to apologize for your age shaming so early on in the stream. That's supposed to be later in the stream, and that's supposed to be by me, so I would like to apologize for that. That does sound like fun. Just kind of like, just running around from someone who wants to grab you. Not bad. So anyway, yeah. I do think we may actually just start on that for now. And then we're going to jump into Tomb of Vercilias. Yeah. Anywho, let's see here. So let's pull that up really quick. The Twitch Monster Battler. It's up over here. Look, says, yeah, generally I have to make a dramatic exit once all the wee ones arrive. That's fair. All right. Okay, yeah, so this is the project. This is all it is. Everything's just running in these few events here. Nothing too crazy. I really wish there was a way to group certain channel points so that I could disable them quickly and then re-enable them. Because I don't think I want people. I guess it wouldn't take that long. All right, never mind. Give me 2 seconds. I just need to turn off all of these really quick, just so that no one comes in here and accidentally starts using mana when we shouldn't be. Seconds. Okay. Should all be turned off now, I think, if I click here. Hey, look at that. They're all gone. Okay, good. Now no one's going to accidentally spend mana that they shouldn't. Okay, so let's work on the game really quick. And yeah, so we just need to get the save mechanics working, which kind of important. Come over here. We're actually just going to use the same save mechanics from Tomb of Vercilias. That's already all set up, and it's good enough. It's good enough for Tomb of Vercilias. It's good enough for me. First things first, let's come over here. In this initialization script, I need to disable change menu access to none. Disable. Yep. That way I can't accidentally open the menu while playing. And then if we come over here to Tomb of Vercilias and we go to the main menu, in here, so you got main menu options, event 3, okay, event 2, I did a really good job at naming these things, didn't I? Yeah, well, they're all action buttons, so I'm assuming they're useless. Enter name, typing, event 7. Maybe it's just under the menu options. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yes, game system on before save, data manager, save game. Okay. Yes, so like we should just be able to copy that. And now I need to try and decide where the best place in the game is going to be to save. I do kind of want to save mid-battle. Let's see. This is the monster animations going on here. It's the level up stuff. Game progress. Battle log. This is just Twitch integration. Right here, this is the actual spells themselves. I could also, I guess, right now, save on going down a level of health squares. Yeah, we could do that. I was trying to think if we just maybe just... I was like, well, what if we just do like an autosave where like every 5 minutes it saves? There could be that very slight chance where like we do something, we make some progress, stream ends, I close the program, and it was 4 minutes and 40 seconds ago. So yeah, so maybe every time we do damage, check health, monster dead, transfer health. Okay, so right before... we want to turn off doing damage, right? Okay, so right as it's about to turn off doing damage. I guess we can even just have an autosave like every minute. Probably be fine. Maybe. What's going on over here? There we go. Oof, my Twitch freaked out for a second. I was really worried that the stream was going down. Okay. So yeah, so we could just have it be when you're doing damage. Have it save here. Let's also, instead of pasting that snippet everywhere, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna say control switches, turn on, save game. We're just gonna have a switch that we turn on called save game. And when save game is on, we're gonna call a common event called save game. Save game is on. Process. Save game. This we're gonna save to game number 1. We don't need multiple save. So game number 1. Then we're just gonna say control switches, turn off, save game. Yeah. Okay. So we want that. I think we also want when the monster spawns. We also want to save the game after a new monster spawns. Maybe a new monster is going to spawn, and we're not necessarily going to do any damage to it. Turn on spawned monster. Here, we can just control switches, turn on, save game. Okay, I think that should be good. Just anytime a new monster spawns, and anytime you do damage to a monster, save. Yeah, I think that should be all right. Now... now I need to get it to where it just auto-loads the save game. Should I have it auto-load, or should we manually load it? Maybe we manually load the save game. That way, if we ever want to start fresh, we can just start fresh and not worry about it. No, that would be dangerous. If we just auto-load, if we just start a new game, and if it saves the game after a monster spawns, that would mean I would have to load the game before the monster spawns, because the monster spawns would then save over the game. That is a bad, that's not good. Okay. I think... Let's do... this. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna create a new map. Let's just copy this map. Copy that map. New/load. We're gonna start here. Delete all of this. Over here in Tower of Vercilias. Load game, file 1. This is going to be running in just a parallel process. I just want to have it be set to a button press. So that way, because we don't need all this automated, I can just be, if I press a button, great. If not, then load the new game. So over, there it is. Tower of Vercilias. We need the name typing. Eduardo, welcome. Glad you're here. Come on in, sit on down. We are just doing some stuff. We're working on the little monster fighting game, just for a little bit as people are getting in here, and also just trying to get the last little bits done. I was hoping to have done this before, but there was kind of an issue. My AC decided to just stop working. So right before the stream started, I noticed that it was getting extremely hot in the house, and I was like, okay, something is very off. And so I went outside, and yeah, the air was blowing inside. The air conditioning was not blowing outside. So had to get that fixed. Okay, so if you do 0, 0 will just transfer the player to new game or playing game, whatever you want to call it. Go. And then if you press 1, it will load save slot 1. Yeah. Now I think you can do is released. Pretty sure you can do released. Let's see, doing amazing at my girlfriend's house. Very nice. Also, why do we have the boss thingy on the bottom of the screen if we don't have currency points to beat it? Oh, yeah, so I took the channel points away because I'm going to have to refresh the game, so I didn't want anyone accidentally spending points because we are going to be refreshing it. Because we're currently working on save slots, so a new/load. So I wanted to make sure this was working before people started spending points, because once we get this working, hopefully that should mean that as you spend points, it will actually stick and it'll mean something versus it just being for the stream that we're doing. So that is why I've disabled all of them. They're gonna be turned back on hopefully in the next couple seconds, because I'm gonna test this, see if it works. We should be good. That is one thing I do need to check though. It'll be fine. Okay, so if I come in here, if I that's right, it is running right now currently, so let's pull this up. I'm gonna bring this over here so you can see all the magicalness of it. That is what it looks like full screen. If I refresh, it should take me to the new page. Input is released is not a function. Ah, well, that's awkward. Let's just say then is pressed. Could have sworn released was a, oh, there's 2 D's in there. I accidentally put 2 D's in released. That would do it. That would do it. All right, never mind. It wasn't the one with the 2 D's. Just say rest. Go. And over here, let's say rest. Okay, that should be better. Save that. Just pop it up to say hi. I hope you have a lovely day, you all. Well, Eduardo, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hopefully you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your evening. Diva Selma says, "Oh no, I can't beat up monsters." But soon, very soon, you'll be able to beat up monsters. Beat up Monsters. Not monsters. Monster. Let's just set that to none so that I know when I'm on this map. Okay, so if I try and press 1, though, it's probably going to freak out because it's going to be like, there is no save game 1 to load. Or it just doesn't do anything. And if I press 0... balls. Okay, fine. Fine. Oh, wait. Let's see. Persistent data. Fast forward. Full input. DK full input. That's what I need. That is what I... JavaScript. Plugins. DK full input. I am so smart. JavaScript. Plugins. There we go. DK full input. That is the plugin that allows you to use your whole keyboard as input. So, kind of need that. That is kind of important to be able to use the full keyboard as input. Kind of stupid that you can't just use the full keyboard by default, but oh well. Oh well. Let's see here. Yeah, oatmeal, Pharaoh, Donkey Kong full input. Exactly, Donkey Kong full input. Must have missed that one. yeah. I don't get it. Anyway, so if I press 0, set this to parallel. Yeah, it's parallel process. Rest. Okay, fine. Is repeated. That's what was in there before. Oh, wait. If I remember right, for some reason, the number 0 does not work, and I don't know why. Yep. All right, so for some reason, the number 0 does not work to do that, but that should work now. Okay, so now if we come over here and if we press 1, it should error out. Okay, doesn't error out. That's fine. But if we press 1, or if we press 9, it should load the game, pull up a Cerberus. That should save the game. The game should be saved. So now, if I refresh this and press 1, cannot read property pages of null. Okay. That's fine. Type error, cannot read property pages of null. What? What? Oh my goodness. Arvok_12.
Welcome Arvok_12 and your 2 amazing audience members.
Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome. Come on in, sit on down. How you doing? How was your stream? Hopefully it went well for you. Greetings and salutations. I appreciate that, Borkstick. I appreciate that very much so. Good, making a website for my game. Ooh, nice. That is a fun one to do. What kind of game? Details. I feel like we need details. What kind of game you working on? Genre, engine, all that fun stuff. For me, myself, we're running into errors, all sorts of fun errors. So, you know, the good stuff. Okay, so we can start a new game. But then if we try to load a game, cannot read property pages of null. Just your standard exercise bike VR game. Ooh, Pedal Rebel VR on Steam. Well, I'm gonna have to pull this up. Let's take a look here. It was called, let's see, Pedal Rebel VR. Take a look here. Ooh. Huh. This looks sick. Huh. That is super cool. Jeez. Okay, all right. That is amazing. Thank you for sharing that. I'm definitely wish listing that. I don't have a bike to be able to pedal, but I do have a VR headset, so that's awesome. It's super intense. It looks freaking intense. It looks like a I would say it's once you finish with Beat Saber and your arms are tired, you can switch to that and get a nice workout for your legs. Works on any bike. I don't have any bike. Just get one from Craigslist. I guess I could do that. I could get one from Craigslist. Well, I may need to get a bike now because that looks amazing. Loki says, while I know you ignore my messages and Discord in general, there is a new thing in the Discord. I'm gonna have to go take a look. And Loki, I do not intentionally ignore your messages. I swear. I swear it. Let's see. Does the bike actually give input, or is it a game while you play on the bike? Yep, you attach the controller to your leg and it works. That is super cool. So I technically don't even need a bike. I can just like sit here on my chair and just be like, and look like a crazy person. Probably what I would do. We have a bike. Oh, that's right. We do kind of have a bike. That's true. We do. Can run in place or treadmill. That's fair. Literally 5 feet away from you. Okay, I always forget that it's out there because we never use it. So I forget that it is there. But that is super cool. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. We are working on a this is not my usual project we're working on. There's a little so let me just grab this really quick. So over here.
Thanks for the follow, Arvik_12.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So right here in this beautiful game, as you can see right here, there's usually a little mini game that everybody is playing, and I'm trying to get a few last little things fixed on it. And now we're running into bugs, so I may ignore and just forget this whole save thing and just work on it myself. But I can send an alpha if interested. Ooh, I'd be down for that. I would 100% be down for that. Let's see. You never use it? Okay, alright, that's fair. I never use it. That is fair. Loki is 100% correct. Shots fired. Shots fired. Classic game dev. I know. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be finishing this up, and then we will jump into our regularly scheduled game dev stuff. But yeah, so again, I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. I'm almost wondering if we just like save. I don't know.
Jonas Frog just redeemed Streech.
All right, everyone, ready for a good stretch? Here we go. Arms out to the side. And now the other way. Oh. And now the best one. The backwards. Oh. Ah, Jonas. Nothing like a good stretch. Thank you for that, Jonas. I appreciate it. For a little my fault. He never responds in Discord. His schedule is a little insane. I don't know how he does it. That is not your fault at all. That is my own doing. That is my own doing that I have made my schedule as crazy as it is. Yeah, that is on me. I mean, aside from the whole having to work full time, that's kind of just a necessity. So, but, you know. Let's see here. What do we got? Nothing like a good stretch. How are you, Autumn? I'm the next Peloton. I don't know who that is. I know exactly what that is. You know, that good old fitness bike stuff. Thanks, Google. I'll pay you later. That does not excuse the completely bypassing me in chat multiple times. All right, Loki. I would defend myself, but you are 100% correct. I don't mean it, though. I don't mean it. Okay, well, yeah, Arvok, that is super cool. I will be very excited to give it a try one of these days. All right, I think what we're going to do is I am going to not actually be saving progress. That is going to be later. I promise. It's going to be later. We're going to get it saved, and I can even redo everything that we do tonight in our next game on Sunday when I should have hopefully had a little bit more time to work on it. So for now, let me just pull this up. There we go. We are now fighting a skeleton. Got 150 health. Let me come in here really quick and get all of the channel mana turned back on. All the spells. Spells activating. Come on. Holy smokes, there's so many spells. All right, there we go. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Start killing this thing. I love it. I love it.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Axel Benedict's Hourly Fun Facts. A blue whale's heart is huge, weighing around 400 pounds.
Holy smokes. That is insane. I always count on you for the good fun fact. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? 2, fun. Oh yeah, did the blocking thing work? The blocking thing. Wait, what blocking thing? I can't remember what you're talking about, Devious. Let's see. But yeah, Axel, welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Pick a number. Number. Let's see. Number. We need to pick a number. The number we are going to pick is 31. We're going with 31. No, yeah, 31. Sticking with 31. That is my final offer. Animation_lab on YouTube says, hello, good sir. Animation Lab. How you doing? How you doing this evening or day, wherever you may be in this world?
Cleric Like a Cat says, clap for your favorite Pokemon. Clap, clap, clap. Angry together.
No. It's the worst song in the world. Let's see. Before I go clean, I'm going to make you suffer for your crimes, Moon Man. Don't do it. Don't make me suffer. Please no. Please no. All right. So yeah. So really quick update for everyone who was not here at the very beginning of the stream, and then we're gonna get into the game. So the little guy over here. Let me actually really quick. Wait. Nope. That's not. Do it. 2 seconds. Where the freak did I put this thing?
Headshot.
There we go. Whoop. So this little guy right here. As you can see, the background is different. So there are different biomes now. So it's gonna go to different spots to hopefully mix that up a little bit. Let's see, what else can we say about this guy? There is now an actual end. So once he dies, then there'll be a whole level up screen and a level progression screen and all that fun stuff. So just to help everyone, get to the point a little bit faster of, there we go, to actually beating him, I'm gonna turn on double damage for 2 minutes. Let's get this guy out of here. I will also cast 2 spells of my own. I'm gonna cast Hellstorm Incarnate, and I'm gonna cast Gaia's Wrath. Yeah, there we go. And who's at fault here? Wait, who's at fault? Is it that song is now in this community, or your daughter's head? I think both. I think both is a, yeah, both are terrible. Animation Lab says, I'm doing all right, struggling with my modeling, but everything else has been good. Well, sorry that you're struggling with your modeling. That is not fun at all, but I know you can do it. I know you'll get there. Sometimes when you reach those roadblocks, when you have those frustrations, it can be better in the long run, just because it's going to make you work a little bit harder for that thing. And then once you get to the other side, it's going to be that much sweeter. Promise. Jesse says, hi, Moon Man and Space Crew. Welcome, Jesse. Glad you're here. Come on in, sit on down. We missed you on the last stream, but glad you're here tonight. Hopefully your day is going all right. Hopefully your week's going all right. That song would be much worse. Yeah. It's not good. Not good. Let's see here. All right, so my ear's ringing, and every time I talk, I can like hear it ring in my head. Hold up, what's going on here? What is that? What is this? Will Kevin pick the right number 1 through 100 today? That is a lot on no. That is a lot on no. Fairwinkling says, I gave up on modeling and settled for extremely low quality pics. Check, 1, 2. That is just my ear. It's not even my headset. I don't think so. No, that's just my ear. My ear is ringing. I'm an old man. I gave up modeling and settled for extremely low quality pixel art. Wishing you much more success than I had. So there you go. Nothing but well wishes from the community for you, Animation Lab. I think you can do it, though. I think you can do it. Don't give up. Don't be like Fairwinkling. Don't give up. Unless, of course, you eventually switch over to absolutely fantastic pixel art, like Fairwinkling, then I suppose it's worth it. Let's see, I'm still so salty. Well, then answer it. Wait, answer your message in Discord? Or did I miss another message? No, I didn't. I did not miss another message. Miss another message. Oof. Mention it in Discord, I think. Use...
Chemistrinic says, did you know that the largest animals live in water, because their density is close to water's 1 milliliter / 1 centimeter cubed?
I did not know that, but that is crazy. Mention in Discord, I think, use the block thing in Twitch and blacklist something like cast Oceanic Oblivion so it doesn't show up. Oh, that. Oh, the block thing. The block thing. I get, okay, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. 3,200 on no. That's, I mean, you're probably not going to be wrong. You are probably not going to be wrong, because it's a lot of numbers. I have a very low chance still right now. You said your ears are ringing, so answer it. Oh, that's right. They say I'm old and I'll never recover. Tragic. It's the most addictive prediction on this channel so far. I'm happy. Well, people have a lot of opinions apparently if I'm gonna guess the number correctly or not. Okay, back to cleaning. Thanks for fixing the AC. I'm glad that I fixed the AC as well. It was getting really hot in the house. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, once this guy's down. Actually, you know, I kind of want to just get to that point. So here we go. I'm just gonna do this really quick. Let's do Gaia's Wrath. Let's do Hellstorm Incarnate. Let's do Oceanic Oblivion. Gosh, freaking, I'm doing the lowest and worst rolls in the world. Okay, that's 7. All right. That's terrible, terrible rolls. Gaia's Wrath, come on. 9. All right, freaking. I don't want to use the rest of my reserve for the monster. That is fair. That is fair. I did.
Falls_today says, Moon Man, can you make a list so you know what numbers you've guessed before? I want to up my chances a little.
Well, I do have a list. Right here, I do have a list of all the numbers that I have guessed. So yes, we've guessed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, he's dead! All right, everyone, take a look. Let's make sure. Let's hope. There we go. All right, Ship of the Dead. We won our first one. We're gonna have 7 out of 50 experience. We've got 4 gold. Next guy spawns. There we go. There we go. Cool. Yeah. So I do have a list. I am making sure that I am not guessing the same numbers again, but still a very low chance. Very awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's yeah. He's all right. He's all right. Here's a question though. Does everyone think that I should lower? Can we level up? Yes, we will. We will level up, and there will actually be a vote when we level up on what perk we want to unlock. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But here's a question for everybody, and I know it doesn't apply super well, but YouTube chat, if you'd like to also weigh in, should we lower the mana costs even more? Because I lowered them a little bit by about 25 channel points per skill. All your points into strength. Well, so it's not exactly like, you know, strength, dexterity, stuff like that. It's going to be adding a +1 to either the D4s, the D6s, or the D8s. So, raise them by 10. Have you picked 20 yet? I don't think so. No. Actually, I haven't even picked any numbers in 20. I picked quite a few 30s, though. So. Oh, 20 numbers. Oh. I was like, are you accidentally revealing that number is 20? Let's see. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 numbers. Correction, raise them by 10x. So Loki, what you're saying is you want these spells to cost 250 mana to cast the 1d4s, and you want them to cost, what would that be? Wait, is that's not 250. Would it be 250? I can't math. 11, wow. So at 50 numbers, I'll cut the pool in half again. Ooh. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We bonk it down. Anyway, so if we want to lower, so the reason why I set the cost, like the mana cost, at where it currently is because it was the idea of, you know, having dozens of people playing at the same time. And so I almost think that maybe as like the viewers grow, then maybe we'll have the numbers go up. But yeah, I think I might actually lower the cost a little bit more. Because I want people to feel like they can play, right? Without, and, you know, not feel like we're just wasting mana. I don't know. All right, we're gonna do that really quick. And then we're gonna actually get into stuff. I swear it. So 10's there. We'll do, let's see. Raise them, you coward. I mean, we could. Do we want to raise them? Okay, so we've got, how much of each do we have? Multiply monster health by viewer count. That could be fun.
Loki Trickster just redeemed truth or dare. Dare you to raise the cost.
Well, everybody. I can't say no to the dare. I cannot say no to the dare. All right, here we go. It's going up to 50. You guys going up to 50. Loki, what have you done? You just spent 3,000 channel mana to say that. All right. For once, I'm doing my job. I must respect the truth or dare, though. It's true. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect the truth or dare. 75, 75. That's already 75. Wait, Ottoman, are you already doing this? There's a poll, Moon Man, look. 3, 4, 7, and 8 are the most common thought of numbers, with 7 being the most. 37 is the most common double-digit picked. That's interesting to know, actually. For once, I'm doing my job. I must respect the truth or dare. Okay, all right. I will let you raise them, though. I must. Yeah, let's see. I'm here only as an agent of chaos. That's fair. That is fair, Loki. That is fair. You are an agent of chaos. Let's see. Over on YouTube. Let's see. Last stream was super busy with cleaning and missed it. Ooh. Poll ended. No, it's good as it is. Well, according to the truth or dare, we have to abide by it. Let's see. Cleaning. Week is okay, and today has been a good day. Had brunch with an old friend and got caught up. Very nice. And been prepping for some interviews next week. Oof, got my fingers crossed for you. Let's see, animations doing all right. Poor skeleton has just been standing there with not attacking, but with not attacking back nothing. That's true. Yeah, they just kind of stand there until they just get hit. I was thinking about maybe adding some kind of health bar somewhere for us, but I wasn't sure how we would best do that. So, yeah. Moonman can fix my AC. I had to put a ticket with my apartment for mine today because I couldn't get it working. Did you try turning it off and on again? Because that's what I tried. I turned it off and on again, and it started working. Well, kind of. It was a great time for me to be able to adjust my, swap out my, what is it called? Filter. My filter. I hadn't done that in probably like 6 months, which is not great, which maybe is why it tripped. It was maybe working a little bit too hard to be able to cool the air. So, hopefully they can get yours fixed soon. Because, yeah, being without a AC right now, especially today, it's like 102. Oh, hot. Let's see. No, don't lower it. It took me a second because I've been super busy on Twitch. That's fair. You're totally fine. Totally fine. Monster HP would be on top of our HP, and stats would be on the bottom. Green bar for us. We could do that. Well, so I wasn't sure. So when I said that I wasn't sure how to add it, it was mostly just I wasn't sure what the benefit of it would be. Like, would it be so like we can't cast spells if we're dead? We have to like heal ourselves. I don't know. No moon man, you must change the cost. I cannot. Oh. Okay. All right, everyone. I'm gonna change the costs really quick, and then we are gonna jump in. I swear we're gonna actually do some game dev tonight. It's gonna happen. I mean, technically we kind of are, just not Tomb of Vercilias. So you know. Let's see. Okay, so 50. You need to be. Probably going from the bottom up, because it organizes these based on channel point costs, which is fine. Kind of annoying, but it's fine. All right, 175. So copy that, and we're gonna switch you to 175. I should just add like a super expensive, just like instant kill. Be a good time. All right, so we got 175, 175, 175, 150, 150. And 150. Got 125. 25. And 5. 100. 100. 100. Viewers earn 220 points per hour on average. Subs earn multipliers of 2x. That should be fine. Is that fine? I think it should be fine. So let's see. So then, hold the freaking phone. What is happening here? Okay, so the 175, 175, 175, 150, 150, 150, 125, 125, 125, 100. You should be 75. Jeez. Yeah, so 100, 100, 100. Man, I got that mixed up. 75, 75, 75, 50, 50, 50. Okay. Whew, there we go. Made it through. We're good to go. Fantastic. All right, well. Thankfully the AC didn't break until evening. That is really good. Yeah. Our AC, I think, went out like midday. So it was getting really hot. It was like 80 degrees in the house. And that's when I finally was like, it is hot in here. Like, what is happening? And then I went to go take a look. Okay. Any lurkers / new people, anyone who haven't said hi to yet really, get full rewards on mana rewards. Ooh. There we go. If you are a lurker, get a full reward on your channel points. Or your mana. I should probably call it mana, because we've called it mana. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're starting the stream. Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. We're actually going to get started now. And, yeah, it should be a good time. It was 90 here today, sadly. Whew. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good. Predicted no? What? You predicted no? Jonas, could you? How could you? Okay, alright. Yes, so Tomb of Vercilias. Let's get started work on that. Let's see here. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like... Loki, you are an agent of chaos. My hope was that we could actually clear a few monsters today so that we could see the boss scenes and the level up scene. But no. Ooh, actually, I could combat your chaos by just turning on double damage all the time. Here we go, double damage. There we go, double damage for the next 2 minutes, everybody. Okay, so Tomb of Vercilias. Let's get this thing pulled up. So for anyone, if anyone is still here is new, which I guess would technically be, gosh, I'm so far back. Arvok _12. If you're still here and new, this is Tomb of Vercilias. So we're actually getting into the game dev stuff. I funded most of no. Well, you're probably gonna get a pretty big payout. Not gonna lie. All right. Okay, so last stream, for anyone who remembers, we were trying to fix the bugs with the Blackjack system on the mini-boss, and we were running into issues, after issues, and I cannot get it figured out. And I said that I was going to do it off-stream. I ended up with the tiny bit of free time that I had today working on the little monster game, so I did not have time to work on that, so we're not going to do anything with the mini-boss today. We're just going to be focusing on the town right here. And so, kind of what I've decided is I'm trying to rein myself in, right? Because I got way too excited and way too overconfident about the amount of time that I have and what I would be able to do with that time. Ooh, a 1? Hey, there we go, a 5. That's a lot better. And so yeah, so I was hoping to do something like I was gonna have a town with like 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 NPCs, all with like their own quests, backstories, their own everything about them, and oh my goodness. Wait, what the? I swear I saw it say bread, but it didn't play bread. A lot of ones. It's like I'm playing Baldur's Gate. What was that sound? I don't know. I swear it said bread, but that didn't play bread. I also wonder if I need to move that up a little bit. Let me do this. We're gonna do main sounds. Yeah, we can do sounds. Sounds are gonna move up to here-ish. Yeah, I did say bread. Okay, I don't know what's going on with bread then. Alerts. Random sounds. Channel points. Bread. What the crap, bread? Why didn't you play bread? Play bread. Whistle. Flute. Headshot. Fart. Danger alarm. Horn. Bread. That is not bread. Okay, well, first of all, I don't want that. Celebration. What the? Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with bread. That's sad. Huh. Tragic. Let me check really quick to see if I have bread on my computer. Weird thing to say. Whoops.
Bread.
It's not. That is not what I meant to do. That is my bad. Let me come back over here and we're gonna get that started. Get the music started again. I did not mean to replace the music with bread. It was not my intention. There we go. Phew! Crisis averted. That's what you can expect. That's what you can expect here from the Moonwood Games stream. All sorts of craziness. Upload a file. Downloads. Let's go to bread. Save. Then test alert.
Bread.
Yeah, bread.
Bread.
There we go. All right, bread is working. I don't know what happened there. We're good to go now. Bread is working. Yeah, bread. Maybe move it at the desk above the running animals. What? Oh, the sounds? See, I checked it said bread. It said chemistry played bread. It did. or something like that. Bread, maybe move it at the desk above the running animals. Yeah, we could put it there. I don't know, I just kind of put it higher. I don't know, maybe it'll work. We've lost our bread privileges. Bread. Now that too is pathetic. Wait, what two? What two? Oh, the roll of the two. Breaking two. Okay, coming back in here. So, like I was saying, yeah, so definitely was biting off way more than I could chew. I had to reel myself in because I was wanting to make this super dynamic story with like branching paths, and the townspeople would react differently, the different things that you did and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, if we want this thing to come out this year, I cannot do this. Like, this has to be for another game. So, for anyone who has played,
pick a number.
All right, pick a number. Let's see here. What do we got? Let's do a little bit of. Let's do 24. 24. Cross your fingers, everybody. Cross your fingers. Oh man, not 4. I mean, not 20. Not 21. Why did I say 4? Yes. So, yeah. So, yeah, if we want this thing to come out this year, I cannot spread myself so thin as to do all of that craziness. So, if you have ever played games like, let's say, Escape from Tarkov, right? Let's actually come in here. We're going to do Escape from Tarkov. I don't know, we'll just do a vendor. So basically the way that the Escape from Tarkov, let me just close this. Basically the way that the Escape from Tarkov vendors work. So let's pull up, let's see, what am I gonna look for? They don't have a good, like, actual image of it. I figured if I looked for vendor, but I guess vendor is just showing me all the different vendors. Which I guess kind of makes sense. Anyway, basically the way that it works, and the way that I think I'm going to kind of go for this game as well, is the people in the town will kind of work as the vendors. So basically the way that it works is when you go into the vendors, you can buy and sell stuff and all that fun stuff. But if you talk to them, they have what are called, what do they call them? They're not quests, but like basically the quests, the missions. And you accept those, and they're basically like, hey, you need to go in here and you need to find this dude's watch, or you need to go get this card from this guy, or go get me this person's gun, or something like that. And so it'll work kind of like that, where it's like when you talk to the townspeople, they will have different things in the tomb that they would like you to bring back out of the tomb. Yeah. So different quest items and all that fun stuff. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. So we're going to go a little less personality on the NPCs and more of just like, they're giving you things to do in the tomb if you're not just going to want to just go into the tomb and just walk around. How do you return the items? So based on who you talk to, so I'm kind of thinking that we'll probably kind of how we have it right now. Right now you can accept up to 3 quests down here in the corner. I probably am going to switch that up a little bit. I'm probably going to switch this out for like a quest window, and it's going to be more of like a couple buttons down here. And there will be a quests button, and you'll click on that button and it'll give you the list of requirements for that quest. But we'll probably just like limit it to maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, maybe 4 accepted quests. Maybe you can only have 1 accepted quest at a time from different vendors. But yeah, basically the way it'll work is when you accept a quest from a vendor, they'll tell you like what they're wanting, whether it's X amount of monsters, they're wanting a specific item from a monster, whatever it may be. And then when you get that in your inventory, it's not necessarily going to go in here, but it will go into like a special like quest items inventory. And yeah, so then when you go back to the vendor, so long as that item is in your inventory, then it will finish the quest for you and you can get another one. That's kind of how I'm thinking we're going to do it, I think. Let's see, my ADHD is not being kind today, so I'm going to hop off. See you later. Autumn__. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Might drop in near the end. Well, good luck. Take care. And if you do, that'd be fantastic. If not, we'll see you on the Sunday stream in a few days. Good luck. Anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking we're going to go for. But how do you get back to the village? Wait. Oatmeal. I'm trying to figure out if you're being serious. You've been in recent streams, haven't you? If not, that's totally fine. I will show you really quick. So, if we head north to the tomb, we head into the tomb. Here we go. I do not remember why that 0 is there, so I'm going to delete it really quick. Just come here and deleted. Okay. So yeah, so in the tomb. Yes and no. Okay, totally fair. No worries at all. If we head to the tomb, let's come over here and we'll find room 44. So let's head to room 44. I believe I have all the monsters turned off. There we go. So there will be the little the obelisks throughout. So there will be one obelisk per floor. There's also going to be a mini boss per floor. So when you find the obelisk, this is your basically extraction from the, well, not necessarily extraction. This is your way to move forward in the tomb. And so there's two options you've got. You can either do a blood sacrifice, which I think does like a 25 or something like that % of your health you can sacrifice to either just activate it instantly, or you can attune to the obelisk, which right now doesn't cost anything. I'm trying to decide if we eventually make it cost something or not. But if you guide, you can use that to guide to the floor boss. So if you click that, it'll then reveal where the boss is, like the mini boss is on the floor. And you'll be able to go. If you kill the mini boss, then it will activate the sigil. If not, then you can just do the blood sacrifice and it will turn it on. And then once it's on, you can then activate and go through the portal. It doesn't do anything because it's very, very basic right now. And then you'll have two options. You can either progress to the next level or you can return to the town. So if you return to the town, here we go, back in the town. So you'd basically go as far as you need / want. So like maybe the person, like the townsperson that's talking to you is like, you know, hey, I hear that, you know, this thing is deeper inside the tomb, like maybe around floor 3 or 4. And then you would go in and you would know that you need to get to floor 3 or 4 to find the thing to be able to get it for them. Anyway, yeah, and then you'd be able to come in here to the Mages Guild, and you would just be able to talk to them and you know, give them the stuff back, and then they would be like, you know, give you whatever reward, and then you could accept the next quest from them. So yeah, so that's how you get back into the town, or how you just progress deeper into the tomb is by yeah, going and finding those obelisks, and whoops, went right past it. So yeah, so you know, if I were to come in here and if I would just merge a few of these together, make my inventory a little bit more empty. Go, come over here and we do blood sacrifice. We go through the portal. When you return to the tomb, does it start you back in the beginning or where the obelisk was? So it will. So I think what we're gonna do actually is when you leave the tomb, as long as you are leaving willingly. So if you're not dying, if you die, then you will go back to the start. But I think what we're going to do is if you leave the tomb willingly, then you will have the option to either just walk straight back into the tomb or teleport through to the town. But then there will be a teleportation, kind of like how in Diablo, you know, if you teleport back to the town, it will leave a teleportation, a portal for you. You can then go back in and go back to where you were. So I don't know if you're necessarily, well, you're not going to go back to the floor you were at. So like if I were to go, you know, so say for example, let's just say this is floor 2. I don't know why it's not showing the floor number here. Should be. I delete those? No, they're there. Why the freak are they not showing? What? Floor 1-4, what are you? If game switch 22 is equal to true, and if 44 is equal to false. 22 and 44. What the freak are 22 and 44? Game switches. 22. Show HUD is off. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, so let's say this is floor 2. If I were to then go through the portal and head back to town, when I came back, so long as I use the portal, which I think we're probably going to use, the church is going to have the portal that opens up. I think lore wise, we're gonna have it be the person in the church is the one that is like researched the tomb the most. He used to be under Vercilias's tutelage, and so he kind of understands how Vercilias would work. So he's kind of figured out a few things. Say for example, like he's understood the network of these obelisks and how to tap into it, and so he's the one that's able to get you out of the tomb, as well as put you back to where you were. So if you were to go through, go back to the town, leave the church, do whatever you needed, and then so long as you went back to the church and went through the obelisk to this one, it would take you to the next floor. So it wouldn't take you back to this floor. It would just take you to the next floor, progression and all that fun stuff. Delete the unknown, live a little. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to come back to bite me because I'm going to be like, oh yeah, that's why I had that number there. Oh well. But yeah, so hopefully that answers the questions. But yeah, so that is the current plan. But if you die, then you will go back to the church and get resurrected. But you will not be, you won't be able to go back because there won't be a channel through to that part of the tomb. So you'll have to start over again. So yeah. Cool. All right. I'm just pounding this water. We're like an hour into the stream and I'm like almost out of water. I may have to leave partway through to get some more water. Okay. So you have to go through the portal and then you'd have a choice for one or the other. Progress to the next level, return to town. Go to the next. We're now on 2-4. Yeah. Moisturize your inside. I still need to add that as a thing to redeem. One of these days. Oh, well, that's nice and close. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep, sacrifice. Oh, that is the other thing. So if you'll notice, I have 11 health right now. So if I do another blood sacrifice, it then takes another 4 health. I can go through the portal, and I was at 7 now. So that if I return to the town, and then if I go back to the tomb, it's full. And that is because when you go to the town, you automatically heal. So, but if you continue to the next floor, you do not. Yeah. Anyway. Better to refill water than to not. I know, yeah, and it would be fast, because I would just run up, fill it, and come back. So, it wouldn't be very long if I had to do that, but, alright, so, it's kind of back to what I was saying, though, about, limiting the amount of interactions that we're going to be doing. The reason being is that it'd be way too much of a bite to chew to make all these different characters and all their quest lines and storylines and all that fun stuff, so we're just going to go very basic. They will be essentially vendors. They will be people with quests to give, items to buy and sell. And then we're still going to have, in the pub, we're still going to have the people that you can play Blackjack against and maybe other games as well. But for now, as far as the NPCs running the shops, that is how it's going to work. Okay, so let's figure this out. So as you can see right here, this is the beginning text right here. You enter a small town near the base of Vercilias' tomb. Few crumbling homes and larger structures line the streets. I'm trying to remember who it was that mentioned this last stream. I think it may have been Eduardo. I think. But Eduardo, if it was Eduardo, pointed out that instead of having everything all available all at once, so, visiting the inn, visiting the Mages Guild, going to the church, heading to the tomb, having these be question marks in the beginning, and then as you go to them, they will be revealed, which I do really like that. I think that would be a really good way to go about it. I think what I'm actually going to do, though, instead of having them being question marks, I think what we're going to do is we'll just have them not be a selectable option at first, and you have to start at the inn, or you have to start at the Mages Guild, wherever we want to have the person start. And so it'll kind of like push the player to explore the town before they jump straight into the tomb. Kind of give it a little bit of guided learning without outright being like, this is the town, this is the place where you do this thing, over here is where you do this. Enjoy your stay. We don't want this to turn into a theme park. We do not want to be walking around and be like, look at this ride over here, look at this ride over here, go ride this one, go get a freaking chalupa over here, and then when you're ready to go into the tomb, don't forget to stock up on dice. Go get them. It doesn't feel very fun like that. So instead of forcing the player through this whole thing, we just wanted to be more of like a guided, so it's like, just go here, you can talk to these people, now you can go here, talk to these people, now you can go here, talk to these people. Now you can actually go into the tomb knowing a little bit more about stuff. Yeah, so let's see here. JK, hello, welcome, glad you're here. Come on in, sit on down. How's your day going? Hopefully you're doing all right today. Yeah, so here we go. Also, I think it's a little bit of time for some double damage. So here we go. Next 2 minutes, double damage. Look at this roller coaster right outside of this scary shady tomb. Exactly. And we don't want that. We don't want people looking at the roller coasters next to the shady tomb. Doesn't work well. Does not work well. I'm just going to gonna come in here and I'm gonna cast one of these guys. Bam! I also realized that when it does the damage and like shows it up on the screen, like the number that goes up, it doesn't account for the double damage. So if you see a number while it's doing double damage, if it says 4, it is actually doing 8. It just says 4. So pretty sure. Yeah, if I do this. Yes, I rolled a 4, so it's actually doing 8. Okay. Okay, I did not plan that. The numbers are completely random. I know that I said 4 originally, and then it just rolled a 4. But I swear, I did not plan that. Okay. Yeah. So, let's see here. How are we best gonna do that? Moonman the Magician. I know. Let's see if I can predict the next roll. I'm gonna predict the next roll of my own is going to be, I'm gonna roll a 2d4, no. Let's do a 2d6. It's gonna roll an 8. Oh, so close. 7. Oh, but he's dead. There we go. Look at that. Got 2 monsters killed so far. Well, bam. Experience. Gold. What do we got next? Ooh, we got a gargoyle. Very nice stuff. Very nice. All right. It's 2d6 dice, like 1d6. Yes, it's just rolling 2d6 dice. Oh, like 1 through 6. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess maybe I should use something different than like saying 1d4 and stuff like that. They are very much D&D references. But yeah, so basically a d6 is a 1 through 6, a d8 would be a 1 through 8, d4 would be a 1 through 4. And then it's like a 2d6, you'd be rolling 2 1 through 6 numbers. So, yeah. All right. So we don't. I'm gonna come down here. So this is the NPC 1 dialogue, which is great. But I think what we're gonna do is, so here's NPC 1. This is going to be town navigation. Delete. NPC progress is greater to or equal to 1. $621. We're gonna change this to be. Copy and paste that there. This is going to be town progress. Town progress if you are greater than or equal to 0. Start. Okay, that is all this stuff. Fantastic. Okay. POI instances. Yeah. That should be fine. Let's see. Jonah says, yes, because I've never played D&D and honestly horrified to get in. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking. There's a steep learning curve, I will say that. But if you can find the right group, it can be a lot of fun. I'm not very good at it, but it is still fun. It's still a good time. Okay, so you enter a small town near the base of Vercilias' tomb. A few crumbling homes and larger structures line the streets. A few windows are illuminated. Okay, let's change this up a little bit, actually. Actually, here's something that I need to know. Just because I do not... Oh, wait. Oh, my... I haven't even opened Photoshop yet. It seems extremely daunting. Yeah, but again, like, if you were just learning it on your own and you were having to learn everything by yourself, it would be very daunting. Yes, 100% absolutely very daunting. And by yourself, not as much fun. But I can almost guarantee you there's a group somewhere nearby you that are playing, and they would absolutely love to teach you. They'd love to have you join. They'd love to have you be there. So I would highly recommend it. It is fun. If you wanted an easy way to ease into D&D, I would recommend playing some kind of D&D video game. So like Baldur's Gate 3 is a really, really good one to get started on. They have streamlined those mechanics so well. It's not exactly D&D, but it'll give you a really good idea. It'll help you understand, your different actions, your bonus actions, all sorts of different things about the mechanics of D&D. Again, it's not going to be a one-for-one. Don't take it as gospel. Don't play Baldur's Gate 3 and then try and join someone and play D&D with them and try to do everything Baldur's Gate 3 does. It's not going to be exact, but it will give you some good ropes to hang from, and it'll get you going, and then maybe you'll know a little bit more if you're wanting to actually play, be able to figure that out. Okay, so here's what I need to know. I need to know how much text can I actually fit on a line before it starts freaking out. Let's find that out together. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Let's just say 40. 40 characters per line. I think that should be good. 40 characters per line should be good. That's also not taking into account spaces and all that stuff. I had a class in college where my final exam was over D&D strategy. That is really cool, actually. I like that. I do like that. Okay, so if we've got 44, so let's do this, actually. I want to see. If we do... Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 39, 40. Okay, so that's roughly how long it should be. But does it look bad? Like, does line 3 look squished? Let's go find out. Larger stroke. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Line 2. Does line 2 look bad? I forgot that I copied and pasted that. Does line 2 look bad? Line 2 looks totally fine. How close is it to hitting the edge, though? Not even close.
Should we replace Fun Fact Hour with Pick a Number on Thursday?
I mean, I do like the fun facts, but I do like picking numbers too. Maybe that's not even a 1-for-1. I don't know. And it's probably because of the freaking spaces that make it. Okay. All right. We'll just say, oh well. All right, you enter a small town near the base of Vercilias' tomb. A few crumbling homes and larger structures line the streets. Building with the sign in is just ahead. That. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Let's also get rid of head north to tomb. There we go. So with this one, there should only be inn and tavern right here. Should just get rid of everything else. Cut that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, never mind. Cancel. Yes. delete that. Okay. Copy, paste. There we go. That'll save me a lot of time and headache. All we do is come in here, get rid of that, get rid of that. Oop. Get rid of that. Come down here. Erase picture one. Mages Guild. Delete all that. If else, that there. Set this to parallel. This to be action button. Okay, now when I come in here, it should be... There we go. All right. You enter a small town near the base of Vercilias' tomb. A few crumbling homes and larger structures line the streets. Building with the sign Inn is just ahead. Visit the inn and tavern. All right, cool. Then POI instance 1. Then we do control variables. We're going to add 1 to town progress. Okay. Then basically the idea is as you go into the inn, you'll go to the inn, then you'll come out of the inn, and then it will be on this next page. Let's copy that, paste that. Town progress is greater than or equal to 1. Now, was something setting town progress? I think so. I want to see. Search for the variable town progress. Initialization, RTG. Here it is. Oh, that's right. Oh, that should be fine. Alright, coming here, we should just be able to delete this. Turn on show dialogue. Let's cut that. Come over here. Do that. Show town dialogue. Okay, alright, there we go. That makes more sense. For a second, I did see it flash. Oh. Show dialogue is on. Nah, that should be fine. Get rid of all those. Cool. Town progress is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Now, if we come in here. Sheesh. There we go. There's a small town, yada, yada, yada. A building with a sign, inn is just ahead. Go to the inn. Then it does the thing. Awesome. Okay. Then it does the POI instance equals 1. So if 92. So I don't want to say down here at the very end, if POI instance, so 92, variable 92, is greater than or equal to 1. So if you're in a POI, do not do this thing at all. As soon as you're out of the POI, then it does all this fun stuff. Now, in the POI, we've got, so if this is NPC.1 dialogue, we don't want that. We want this just to be Mages Guild. Over there. You're going to be inn/tavern. Right. Now, if you're equal to 2, come outside. click on here, do not do anything. If you click on here, do all of this stuff. Set that to +1. Loop. Search. So cut that. Delete to there. Paste that. Yeah. This is going to be visit the Mages Guild. North Tomb. Okay, so now we're going to want to have people go to the Mages Guild. So, say something like, across the street from the inn is a odd looking building. All sorts of magical items. In the show. Display window. How the freak am I saying show window? Items in the display window. There we go. So then we've got visit the Inn and Tavern, and then visit the Mages Guild. Dialogue. Inn and Tavern, you can go back to the Inn and Tavern. Now if you go to the Mages Guild, it will then change the town progress +1. Okay, here, let's copy and paste that one as well. You're equal to 3. Now you're going to be going to the church. A faint sound of low ringing church bell. Heard just up the road. The bitter wind must be making it sway. Yeah, sure. A lot of this dialogue is very subject to change. Just getting something in place. Visit the Inn and Tavern, visit the Mages Guild, visit the church, go to Vercilias' tomb. 1, 2, and then on 3, do town progress +1. Okay. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's the POI instance 2. We can get rid of that one. Delete. In here. Town progress. This is after you've gone into the church. This town has definitely seen better days. The empty streets. Once filled with people, now too scared to leave the protection of their own homes. Something must be done. Down. Done. Also, something not stop me thing. Okay, and then visit the inn, visit the Mages Guild, visit the church, head north to the tomb. Cool. Tavern, Mages Guild, the church, blank, enter the tomb. Awesome. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to get the rest of the POIs work. So this is going to be the inn and the tavern. Again, this is going to be very short description of what the inn would look like as you enter. A small fire crackles in the corner of a drafty lobby. I feel like that's going to be way too long. Corner of a drafty lobby. Young but tired woman looks up from behind counter, looking at you quizzically. I don't think that's how you spell quizzically. I think it needs a C. Nope, not even close. Quizzically. Oh, a new face. What brings you to our town? There's a good question to ask. Talk to the woman. Okay, so I've talked to the... So, yes, the primary things will be... Like, I want you to be able to talk to them minimally. I need to find a good middle ground, you know? Talk to the woman. Ask how you can help. And I don't think that the inn is really going to be any kind of vendor.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Axel Benedict's Hourly Fun Facts. And did you know that the word companion comes from the Latin word meaning one with whom you share bread?
Bread, you say? That is kind of fun. Freaking Latin. Good times. I like it. Very good fun fact. How great would that have been if that was bread? See if I replay it. We'll do bread. Oh.
Also pick a number.
Ooh, pick a number. That's right. Let's do... $15. Let's do 15. Fingers crossed, everybody. No, and how many numbers has this been? Let's see. That would have been number 1, 2... Wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Getting there. We're almost there. There we go. You know what I'm thinking? I know we were going to have the inn and tavern in the same place. I think the tavern's going to be a separate place. It's just going to be visit the inn. So visit the inn. Visit the inn. So you got the inn, the Mages Guild, church. Copy that page, paste it. You are going to be for 4. Next door to the church is a rundown. Rundown looking building. Empty wine barrels. With empty bottles strewn about. Once tained. Oh my gosh. Tained. Oof. There we go. Once contained alcohol. But a fitting neighbor or a church. I don't know. All right, and then you've got visit the tavern. Axel says, so Thursday, I'll give you numbers every half hour. I want you to have this, but it's OG rules. First 2 streams. That's true. That's true. I mean, I do want it. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it the real way. The guessing way. Okay. So then you can visit the tavern. Get in. Mages Guild. Church. Blank. This is now going to be tavern. And the tomb. Show this at 255 opacity. Yeah. 5. Normal. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we don't want to enter the tomb. We do not want that yet. Delete you. Paste you. Up here at the top. That's what I thought. Then 4. We've got visit the inn, visit the Mages Guild, visit the church, visit the tavern. This says I'm going to head to bed early. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here, Jesse. I appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully have an absolutely fantastic evening. And we will see you, hopefully, on the Sunday stream. Take care. Good luck. Nick says, I don't know how it's in the USA, but in Poland, sometimes a priest can drink alcohol 2 times a day. I don't know how it is with other religions. I know it's different for some religions. Some religions don't care if you drink alcohol. The religion that I used to be a part of, the Mormon religion, they frown on that greatly. They do not like anybody drinking alcohol of any kind, for any reason, ever. Yeah. And so to make up for the lost time, I drink a lot. Well, okay, not a lot. That makes it sound like I'm an alcoholic. I drink alcohol whenever I would like. We'll put it that way. Yeah. Oh, as their job? I want that as my job. I want to be able to drink as my job.
Did you see the South Park Mormon episode?
I have, and it is, it's scarily accurate and hilarious. It's probably accurate because I can't remember if it's one of the creators or both of the creators. Were both Mormon at one point. Pretty sure it's just one of the creators was Mormon, and the other like grew up around Mormons or something like that. But yeah, so they've got some understanding of how the Mormon Church works. But yeah, it's. But yeah, I would not mind. I would not mind being a priest if it meant that I could drink alcohol 2 times a day for my job. That sounds like a good time. That's how they keep things so lively over there. All right. So I think that should all be correct. So visit the inn Mages Guild. Whoop.
Have you seen the Scientology episode? They put more work into that. And they weren't Mormon, they just love the idea of Mormonism, which is why they made the Book of Mormon.
Fair. I have seen the Scientology episode with, oh my gosh, who the freak's that short star? Top Gun. What the freak is his name? But yes, I have seen that episode, and that one is too. It isn't much, like 1 shot of wine a day. I figured they weren't like getting blackout drunk twice a day. But still. Tom Cruise, that's his name. Yes, Tom Cruise. Yeah. Pretty sure he's in that episode, right? Or they at least like reference him or something? You know, given the whole Scientology thing and all that stuff. He's the head and speaker of Scientology and it is quite insane. Agreed.
Tom Cruise was in Stan's closet.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're like, Mr. Cruise, come out of the closet. No! Oh man. Let's see. Are Matt and Trey married? Mormon. I could have sworn they were. Based on provided search results, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, the creators of South Park, the musical Book of Mormon, are not Mormon. Matt Stone is described as an atheist who was raised agnostic. Okay, Trey Parker was raised Catholic and also considered an atheist. However, he has also mentioned being fascinated by members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also called Mormons. Okay, yep, all right, that's fair. I would say fascinating is a word you could use to describe LDS people. Nothing against, you know, like I said, I was raised in the Mormon church, but it's interesting. Yeah. Interesting, fascinating, I guess you could say. Oh. Okay, so that should be all of that. Oh, wait, actually, no, that is not all of that. We now need you, town progress. So that's if you click on 3. You, town progress, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's right. You do that. Set you to 4. Cool. And we copy you. Okay. Tavern. Rid of that. Into the tomb. Put you to +1. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Where's the view counts? Oh, I don't know. I was just kind of like, do we need them? I don't know. I mean, we could put them back. I feel like they were mostly for me, because I liked seeing the numbers on screen. But I'm also just kind of like, you know what? If people are here and watching, that's great. If people aren't, that's fine too. You know, it's I'm having fun streaming. But at the end of the day, the ultimate goal for this is to keep me on track, making Tower of Vercilias, and yeah. So people want to be here, great. If not, it's sad, but Yeah. Look says, what's the over-under on you still haven't checked out the Discord even though you said you would at start of stream? Did I say I was going to check it? I don't know if I said I was going to check it. I mean, I can. I don't remember saying that I would. Wait, you're disconnected from Trello. What are you talking about? I'm not disconnected from nothing. Do I need to get a clip? I mean... Maybe? No. I'm pulling it up. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Twitch. Okay. Loki is the clipper. That's true. Loki is the clipper. Wait a minute. Moonman clips. What's going on here? Hammered. Oh, yeah. I do remember that clip. That was a good clip. I like that. Okay. Wait, what are we looking at? Creator corner. Ooh. Oh, there's so many that I've missed. Okay, a short look at the... Okay, so this was, I think this was from last time? Okay, all right. So let me see. The higher lower game in LibreOffice. Wait, is this the one you're talking about, Loki? I'm the grifter and the nickel thrower. That's true. Yeah, Loki is the clipper. You're the grifter. You're the grifter. The gifter and the nickel thrower. I promise you're not a grifter. You are a gifter. You understand my speech impediment. I need to get a clip. No. So wait. So Loki. Are we looking at this one? Because this one is freaking amazing. That is quite beautiful. I do really like that. There's just like a rainbow that's coming out of its butt. You think I'm going to tell you what you were supposed to look at again? Hey, I'm looking at it. See, look at that pig running. He's got a rainbow coming out of his butt, just like Nyan Cat. Meow 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 meow. But if this is a full tutorial, I don't know if we should be 51 minutes. I feel like I am going to need to watch this, though. I would love to learn how to do certain things like this. You don't need to watch those. Well, I mean, I figured you didn't want me to watch the full tutorial. They're full tutorials. Well, true.
At on YouTube says that you did a great job making lemonade on Main Street.
Wait. Oh wait, at dash on YouTube. Wait, who is that? Who is at dash on YouTube? Oh. His name is that. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back and watch this later. Save to watch later. I do want to watch that. Like 30 minutes per version. Oh, like between the two of these? Oh, this one's unavailable. Okay, so this is like the updated one. Gotcha. I do like this though. This is really fun. I can see myself playing a game like this. Just running away from a dude trying to catch you. Be a good time. Woo! I love it. So wait, Axel, is that like a, did they comment on a video? No, each one has 2 versions within either Excel and LibreOffice. Oh, it's broken up into 2 30-minute sections. That's what you're meaning. Okay, yeah. Spreadsheet version, user form version. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, no, this is awesome. So wait, so how long did you spend putting this together then? Was this like something you just started today?
Check.
Check off topic. I am so behind on so many things. I'm so sorry, everybody. There's so many things I want to react to, but I know that I need to go back and read everything. Thank you, YouTube, for notifying me of my own song. Wait, what? For you, Axel Benedict. That's a good time. Let's see, what do we got here? Lemonade Main Street, OST. Absolutely love listening to this song whilst playing. Thank you for this amazing music, and thank you, Moon Man, for the game. Oh my goodness! Yep! I love it. I love it. Pig is an asset, and just add the rainbow and stars. Then the area chunks and generation was done today. Very nice. I love it. Yeah, that is super impressive, though. I love it, Loki. Very nice job. That's you, Jonas! Yeah! Well, you're welcome for the game, and yeah, Axel's music, so good to listen to at work. Okay, so let us come back over here. Mages Guild. This is the Inn and Tavern. Okay, alright. Show dialogue. Town progress. UI instance. Okay, so I think the only thing we need to have here. Small crackling fire. Old dusty books. Not a draft lobby. Of a drafty lobby. Okay, so you are if UI, so 92. So if 92 UI instance is equal, greater than or equal to 1. Yeah. I still wish this was a freaking drop down. I don't know why I can't change this from just greater than or equal to. It really needs to be like, or just equal to. Yeah, really need it. Jonas says, I have just finally finished a 14,000 lines of code plugin for a commission filing. Holy crap, Jonas. That is insane. That is so much code. Well, congratulations are in order. Glad you're finally done with that. That is a huge accomplishment. So, well done. Well done. Axel says I put my heart and soul into my music. I know. I can tell. I can tell. And if you can't tell, just listen to the song. Because, yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Okay, so we can get rid of Save from Spellbook. POI instance. Let's enter the tomb. Delete. And POI instance. Okay, let's get rid of show dialogue though. Cheat QHS says, I've been mentioned. And hello, YouTube side. Welcome to the YouTube side. Glad you're here. Twitch is being mean. I'm here now. Wait, what? It is? Is it just like not letting you chat, or like what's going on with Twitch? I mean, I'm okay with if you're over on YouTube. Just want to make sure if there's something I need to fix, it'll be fixed. UI instance equals 5. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be enter tomb. 5, do this. Okay, so let's delete. Delete. Cool. You are parallel? Huh. Oh, I disable. Okay, all right, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah. Parallel. Perfect. Let's see. Twitch. Loki says, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. You said you have to go check it out. Not that you would. Yeah, see? Exactly. I have to go check it out. See? I'm safe. Axel says, Zillion is my husband, by the way. Wait, where's Zillion? Have I seen Zillion? Zillion here. Or was Zillion on the screenshot? Ah, okay, alright. Very nice, very nice. Oh, Zion, not Zillion. It looked like a XIL on my YouTube chat, so I apologize that. If I look up there, though. Yeah. Twitch doesn't let my data for some... doesn't like my data for some reason. I'm back watching, so it'll be a minute before I catch up. That's fair. That is fair. I'm giving you a technicality. Don't get cocky. All right, fine, Han, fine. I won't get cocky. Oh, I did not mean to go over there. All right. Well, now... So now we've got a couple options. So we've got talk to the woman, ask who you can help. And we're just gonna put in just because vendor option. Blink. And then leave in. Okay. Go. Loop. Got talk. You got talk, help, vendor, blank, leave, or just leave. Let's see. Cheat QHS says, oh, that makes sense. When did y'all get married, if you don't mind me asking? That's a great question. I actually don't remember if you've ever mentioned that, Axel. I almost feel like you have, but I cannot for the life remember. How long have you two been married? Let's see, you're not actually married yet. In Texas, there's common law marriage. We met 3 years ago at a Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals tournament. We lost so hard that I walked and bus like 26 miles to get there. I'd say that was worth it then. By the way, you can pronounce my name as Cheetahs, or just Jonas. Yeah, that's fair. I probably will go Cheetahs, because I feel like in future streams I'm going to forget that it's you again, Jonas. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I probably will just go with Cheetahs. But if I remember that it's Jonas, then I'll probably call you Jonas. But I might forget. So he offered to drive me home. I got his number, and we hit it off ever since. I love it. I love it. True love, I would say. True love. Okay, so you've got the, yeah. POI instance. We don't want to change the POI instance. We want to change another variable. NPC 1 progress. Not even NPC 1 progress, though. So we don't want to change the progress. I don't know. The progress I'm kind of wanting to save for the quests themselves. Maybe, yeah. NPC 1 progress.
I hath doth returned. Pick thy number.
Welcome back. Number. Who's got the number? Let's do... Let's do 5. Doing 5. Good old number 5. Big old 5. NPC progress. We're also going to do NPC west. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So the progress will be the actual talking to as you... Yeah. So as you talk to them, it'll change the dialogue up based on the talking. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Cool. Nope. And that makes 15, right? I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got one more. Number for what? So Axel is doing this new thing where he will roll a random number between 1 and 100, and then so long as if I can guess that number during the week, during the streams, then he will gift a sub. So it's pretty high stakes here. If I can guess it before the end of the stream, I get a free gifted sub. I roll on an actual D100, by the way. That is impressive. That is really impressive. Jonas, you've renamed. You didn't have to rename yourself just for that. But welcome back, Jonas. Glad you're here. I'm officially out of water. I think I may have to come back. 71. I think I may have already guessed. Oh, I guess 72. I think 71 is going to be the next number that I do. Oh, that's true. It is below 50. That's true. Should actually probably do this. I'm going to add a line break there, a bar. That way I know that it's supposed to be on that side. Jonas says it was very, very old name I used in like 2017. That's fair. The edgy Minecraft name phase. A lot of people go through that phase. You're not the only one, I promise. 31? I guess 31 already? I have guessed 31 already. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it one of these days. Okay, so talk to the woman, ask how you can help, vendor options. Whoa! Ooh, a 5, not bad. Actually, that reminds me. Should we start doing some double damage again? Get this guy lit up. Double damage for the next 2 minutes. I'll even throw my own 2d8s in the hell storm incarnate. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Bad, not bad. Talk to the woman asking help. Vendor options. B. Talk, help, vendor, link. So if you leave, it's going to set the POI instance to be equal to 0. To then come in here and do this thing. Cool. This guy's just going down hard. Ooh. That was a rough one. Hey, that was an amazing one. Yeah, the nat 1. Rough. Let's do a 2d4. Let's see what happens. Ooh, a 5. Not bad. Before the timer runs out, let's do a Gaia's Wrath. Whoa. Oh my gosh, actually, I think he might be dead. Did that not do damage to him? I swear that didn't do damage to him. I'm gonna roll that again. There we go. Yeah! Down and out. Oof. Done 3 of 5. A little more than halfway to the level up. Uh-oh. Got ourselves a venomous slime. Alright. Let's keep at it. Let's keep at it. Okay, so if you leave, it then turns that off. You see progress 1. If you talk to them. Break the loop. What's the loop? Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. Loki says, if I didn't already say, the wrestling management sim demo is up on my itch. I am now also working on a cozy coffee shop sim in Excel as well. That sounds like a really good time. Well, first of all, I'm gonna have to definitely go check out the management sim. The wrestling management sim. I don't know why I just said management sim. But yeah, cozy coffee shop. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. Also pretty sure it will be lost in Discord.
The rules are shrimple. I roll a D100 on Friday. He then has until the end of the Thursday stream to pick said number. On Sunday and Tuesday, he gets one pick every hour. On Thursday, it's every half hour. Then, he also gets to know if it's above or below 50 at 10 picks and half that again after 15. If he wins, he gets a sub. Number doesn't reset until Friday still. If he fails, he brings dishonor on him, dishonor on his family's aunt, dishonor on his cow.
True. The worst part about that is the dishonor on my cow. I still am never going to live last week down that I missed it again. It's tragic. It's tragic. But then Loki said, but next April we will be in Japan. Ooh. That's going to be a lot of fun. How long are you going to be in Japan for? I feel like that's the kind of trip you need to spend a little bit more than a few days. 2 weeks? Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good amount of time. I am jealous. Also, Axiomyth Games, welcome. Saw you rolling some dice, so welcome. Glad you're here. Or I guess I saw you roll one dice that apparently did 1 damage. Blasted ones. Hope your day's going all right for you. Okay. So the POI instance, set it to 1. We don't want to do that. Just get rid of that. For the picture, town UI 3. Oh, okay. We can get rid of that. Actually, get rid of, yeah, all of that. Get rid of that. POI instance equals 0. Break the loop. Cool. Okay, so I think we come in here, pull this up. You enter a small town near the base of Vercilias' tomb. Few crumbling homes. Building with a sign "Inn" is just ahead. So if you visit the inn, right? What's happening? You visit the inn. Town progress plus 1. POI instance equals 1. Oh, that would do it. Parallel process. That would do it. That definitely would do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, visit the inn. Small fire crackles in the corner of a drafty lobby. A young but tired woman looks up behind the counter, looking at you quizzically. Oh, a new face. What brings you to our town? To own town. Talk to the woman. Ask how you can help. Vendor option. Leave inn. So then if we leave the inn, it should take us back to the second instance. Or not. Or not. Okay, so you, variable 621, what are you at? 621. Town progress is equal to 1. If town progress is equal to 1, you are also action button. Why? Parallel process, parallel process, parallel process, parallel process. Eesh. Okay, refresh that. Head into the inn. Then if you leave the inn, across the street from the inn is an odd-looking building with all sorts of magical items in the display window. Visit the inn, visit the Mage's Guild. Visit the inn. The end. If you leave, still same thing. If you visit the Mages Guild, I guess, yeah, technically, there we go. Cool. Happy day. Now I am now just realizing I need to also create a new page, so 92. So we're going to say if variable 92 is greater than or equal to 2. Yeah. This is why I wish I could do, instead of just saying greater than or equal to, I wish I could just say equal to this number. Makes so much more sense, so much easier. Axiomyth Game says I had to get it on the action. There we go. Yeah, we're getting in there. We're taking him down. This venomous slime does not stand a chance. Didn't know, Moon Man. I had a cow. I have a very dishonored cow. Let's see. If you pick the number, I won't actually be able to send you a sub until tomorrow. Phone bill came in early. Ripped my bank account. No worries at all, Axel. Honestly, Axel, if the phone bill coming in early is keeping you from being able to spend $5, do not spend the $5 on me. I promise. You do not need to do that. You know, get lunch tomorrow. Do something else. I greatly appreciate it, very much so. But I don't want you to feel like I'm hurting your bank account in any way, shape, or form. So, do not feel like you ever have to gift bits, subs, or anything like that. Again, I appreciate it, but I want to make sure that you feel safe and well and good. Quote from Milan. Then again, maybe he does have a cow. Maybe I do. I've actually never owned a cow, but I have been around many cows. I grew up in the country and, yeah, helped out on a lot of different farms out there, which was fun, kind of, every now and then. Actually says, good. I was worried I was with the uncultured. I'm losing watch time again from like 1064 to 1080-ish. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. It's gonna happen. I know it is a little bit harder to have that turnaround because of, you know, you're now in like the actual shifting timeline, whereas like I am still at that like build up timeline. So I know that from my perspective, I'm like, it's gonna get better, but like it actually is going to get better. Because here's the thing, now that you're uploading consistently this year, as it keeps shifting further and further and it's getting closer to like the end mark's getting close to the beginning of this year, you're gonna start hitting those watch hours that you've been building up now at the start of this year. So it's gonna happen, I promise. It's not keeping me from spending $5, it's keeping me from going under my $100 back limit. I mean, that's fair, but still, don't ever feel like you have to. I get paid every Friday. I kind of wish I got paid every week. That would be nice. Do you have any ceramic cows? I don't think so. No. I do have a ceramic banana duck that had its head broken off. Not exactly a cow, but, you know. My music is getting more popular. It is. It really is. I am noticing, actually. Like, I think it was the most recent song that you uploaded. It took me, like, I think 2 days to finally have time to actually like go in and listen to it. And yeah, I think it had like 20 or 30 views when I got to it after just a couple days. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So yeah, it takes time, but you'll get there. You will 100% get there. Okay, so if you are at 2 or above, don't do anything. So then for you, if you are 3 or above, don't do anything. Okay, with that, we should be able to come in here, visit the inn, yada yada yada, leave the inn, cross the street, visit the Mages Guild, cross the street. Okay. Oh, wait, I think I'll also set this to action. Yep, I did.
Oh wait, no, I don't have my $100 back limit. I have no money at all right now. I forgot Blake paid off all our debt. $2,000 spent at once. All of our main accounts and savings were drained. Luckily, I work at a place that'll charge me half price for food, and it comes out of my paycheck.
That definitely does help. And that is really good to get a bunch of debt paid off. That is a really good feeling to have that debt paid off. But yeah, definitely, I'm going to say this. even if I do happen to get the number, put that $5 into savings. The $5.99, is it $6? $5.99? I think it's $5.99. But put it into savings. I promise. It'll be much better spent in savings. There for you. $7.99? Wait, what? Oh, did their prices go back up? I know that was on sale for a little bit. Wait, did it like just go up today? Nope, I don't want to go there. Take me to my channel. Gift a sub. Oh, yeah, mine says $5.99. More expensive if you buy on mobile. Wait, really? That is really dumb. Because yeah, right now if I were to gift a sub, it would be $5.99. But if it's on mobile that it's more expensive, that is really stupid. Also, who's ready for the infinity window right here? Fun times. Fun times. Anyway, yes. So that is really dumb. That is really dumb that they charge more on mobile. Freaking Twitch. Whoa! My chat's freaking out. Refresh. Refresh. Okay, there we go. More expensive if you buy on mobile. Yeah, if you buy through the Twitch app, it's more expensive. Thank God we can't hear that. Yeah, that would have been a nightmare. I had it muted, luckily, but yeah, hearing myself with like a 4-second delay because each time it's like 4 seconds behind. Would have been fun. But yeah, that's good to know. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that I gifted a sub last stream, then I gifted another sub today on another stream. But yeah. Yeah, so on PC it's $5.99, but when you pull it up on the app, the 1 month is $7.99. My guess is it's to like help cover the charges for probably like going through like the Play Store or the App Store. Would be my guess. I don't know. Don't know. Either way, it's kind of dumb. Okay. That's exactly it. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so let's set all these back to parallel. If I come over here. Fortnite won a lawsuit about that. That's true. Yeah, maybe their lawsuit will actually help with some things like that. Yeah, it's ridiculous that they have to do stuff like that just to. Whoa. Not what we want to see.
Oh, Moon Boy. Are you gonna join another jam?
Oh, am I gonna join another jam? I haven't heard of any that There was one that I wanted to join. It was like the Toasty game jam. And I really wanted to join it. Because the theme was like, what was it? It was like, I can't remember the exact theme, but it's something like make something like messed up and twisted. And I really wanted to join it. I just did not have time. I should probably look through the jams and see if there's anything else in there. So I think that'd be kind of fun. Be a good time to join another jam. I don't know. There's also another part of me that's like, I feel like there's so much going on right now in my life, and I'm like, I don't know if I would have time to join a jam. Let's see, when they did the discount on gifted subs, I did it through the website versus my phone, even though phone was more convenient. That's fair. I mean, you can save a couple bucks, so I would say it's worth it. Speaking of, when are the results? Ooh, that is a great question. Actually, do not know. Still have this bookmarked somewhere, yeah? I thought so. There we go. Oh, wait! Wait, is it done? View results. Alright, what do we got here? The first place is the Copper Knight. 4.5. let's see. So overall, number 1, theme number 2, gameplay number 8, presentation number 10, and engagement number 13. I knew Dine-In Dungeon was gonna win. Yeah. All right, let's see. So number 2, Irene Homecoming. Overall, number 2, gameplay number 4, presentation 6, engagement 9, theme 16. Eden Drive. Overall, number 3, gameplay 4, engagement 9, presentation 13, theme number 16. The Job. Hey, Treasure Goblin. This is one of the ones that I played, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I would say that very deserving of 5th place. Becky, Kana, The Exorcist, You Died, The Dream is Dead, Dine-In Dungeon, there we go, number 11. Antis, Attacking the Kingdom, MV RPG Maker Game Jam 2025. Oh, I think this is I think I played this one as well, and it's basically, it is a game making simulator where you are making a game for the game jam and you're trying to exceed expectations. I really like the idea. Let's see, Pinnacle Abyss, Haunted, Road to Next Life, Hoot Kith, Duskfall, Cognition. Man, you were supposed to win. I know. I was hopeful. Well, let's see. I just want to see where I ranked. Let's see. Meet the Box, Robot, Stray, Beyond. You Can't Win. Right. All right. 7th, 9th. You should be able to go to your dashboard and go to the game. Oh. Well, let's do that. It was made for the RPG Maker Game Jam. Oh, there we go. Presentation number 76. Well, gameplay number 83, theme number 88. So yeah, so overall, I ranked 104th. Engagement 131. There we go. Well, as I said before, there were 262 entries, and I ranked number 104, which means I wasn't last. And that is fine for me. Honestly, like, this was
Thanks
my...
for the follow,
What?
Rocker_cat69.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, Rocker Cat. Yeah, welcome. Come on in, sit on down. We're just we're looking at the results of a game jam that we joined 2 months ago. And yeah, so good time. Higher than 50% too. Exactly. Yeah, see, there we go. Didn't make it in the top 100, but very close to number to 100. So I did send a link to a jam. It's in a month. Ooh. Oh, that's what that link is. Okay. I will definitely be taking a look at this. But yeah, so I know it is a little disappointing. I'm a little disappointed, but couple caveats. First and foremost, this was like my first game jam ever. And so to be, you know, again, that's 262 entries, 104th place. So to be that far in, I'm okay with that. I am totally fine with that. 104th out of 262. Not bad at all. Yeah. And honestly, at the end of the day, we had a good time. We made something fun. Axel, you made some absolutely fantastic music for it. And yeah, you know, it's, I don't know. That's what I got. So yeah. And I kind of already knew, you know, that the game was kind of cobbled together. I spent way too much time focusing on things that probably didn't matter. But yeah, so, and we're probably going to, because like I've said before, I do have some ideas to add to the game, to change it up, to make the gameplay a little bit more engaging. So eventually we'll be adding those as well, just to make them fun. But yeah, it was a good time. It was fun, and nice to see the results now. And there we go. We weren't last place. Not to say the last place is terrible. I'm definitely not saying that. Now I have to know. Now I have to know. Beyond. 208th. Oh, I think this 262 entries is taking into account the ones that were submitted but got disqualified. I think. Beyond. Overall, 208. Not a lot to go off of the screenshots. I may have to download it and give it a try. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to close the chapter on that book and just be like, we entered, we didn't win, we didn't get last. That's what matters. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see. Did you win? Did you win in music though? They don't even have music on here, which is kind of dumb because they had mentioned music. They've got presentation, gameplay, theme, and engagement. They say what these are? Presentation. Yes, these are categories. You've got by criteria: overall, theme, gameplay, engagement, presentation. I'm like, music. Special category awards. Best music, best visual design. Okay. Got the category. Winners of the main prize are not eligible for special category awards. So how do you know if you won the special category awards though? You got best soundtrack, best visual design, most innovative gameplay, best narrative, and best use of... I don't know how they're ranking that, since it's just overall theme, gameplay, engagement, and presentation. I don't know. Hey, I recognize this plugin. That is pretty cool, though. I like it. Let's see. Did you win the music, though? Yeah, I'll have to see if there's any way to find that out, though, about the special categories. In some aspects, past the top 100. What are the comments under it? So I've read some of the comments on mine. Let's see. So I have to come back up here, come back over here, come over here. There we go. Yeah, so I've read most of these. This one's actually a new one. Yeah, so the music and artwork were fantastically. It really suited the simplicity of what you were going for and made it, as people have said, very calming. Didn't really feel any impact from raising the price to max the entire time, other than people making the same second mortgage joke. You definitely make you definitely have the making of something that could really fit into the casual gaming market. I don't know if there's area for expanding into building a conglomerate, delivery service, etc., and having it so a player can become a billionaire and skipping school entirely. Definitely also want to make sure you're okay. The text messages with mom are pretty deep cutting. That is accurate. That is very accurate. Yeah. Oh, 55 days ago. Holy crap, that is not new. That is a long time ago. I just have not seen that comment at all. Well, there we go. Yeah, it's yeah. I like it. Well, that is good stuff to know. All right, let's take a really quick look at the inbound shovel jam. I do want to see what this is all about that Loki has shared. Joda says, in some aspects, let's see, what are the comments? What are the ranking amounts on first place? You only got 8, last only got 1. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah, so if I come over here to Beyond, let's see, I think it was, so if we view the submission page, yeah, so I don't think you need to leave, so not exactly sure how they're doing their scores, because they've got the judges, but I don't know if the judges are the ones that did the scores. It's like raw score 1, 1.25. Yeah, I don't know. You only got 8, the last one got 1. I honestly do not know. Raw score 4.5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're... Yeah, this one's got 6 ratings. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't really know how they're doing that. Yeah, because that one's got 5, 5, 3, 7, 4, 12.
https://itch.io/jam/RPG Maker 2025 Game Jam.
Wait, what? Okay. All right, so this... So I guess this is just based on the actual ratings? Okay. I don't know why I didn't see this before. Thank you for sharing that. So yeah, so Jan winners, Dying in the Dungeon by Louis. Hold up. Hunt, cook, and serve your way through all adversaries. Things end up in an unexpected turn with Matcha, the halfling. Ooh.
We weren't even in the fucking runner. UPS, I am gonna riot.
It's all good, Axel. It's all good. This honestly looks almost exactly like another game that I've seen made for a game jam. No, that's a problem. But I do like it. It does look really cool. I like what they've done. Very good stuff. Let's see. As the winners down the Dungeon 1. There it is. Nah, they can't be as good as Axel. I didn't think he was gonna be so angry. Yeah, I mean, you know. But hey, they've got the voice acting, they've got their, you know, music sound effects, the plugins. Hey, look at that. Some random dude plugins. Ironwork, some Galv. Got some good stuff here. Good stuff. Well, congratulations to Dying in the Dungeon. Absolutely fantastic work. And then... Oh, wait. Yes, in second place, a Bureaucrat's Judgment, Wild Run. Best soundtrack, The Dream is Dead by Lumi. Well, this game has 3 endings. Crossed out. All right. Runner-ups, The Job, Apartment 808, Road to Next Life, The Copper Knight. Best visual design runner-ups. The most innovative gameplay runner-ups. Best narratives. Oh, the judge favorites. You got Beyond the Copper Knight, Antis, Value Wanted. Well, I mean, hey, not everyone can win. And yeah, honestly, from like everything that I'm seeing, all of the actual winners, the runner-ups, absolutely fantastic work. So I salute everybody who submitted all these games. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And yeah, love them all. Love them all. You do get a participant prize. What? A heartfelt thank you to all participants for your incredible submissions. Your dedication and creativity have made this jam a resounding success. Participant prize. Every team or solo developer who meets the jam submission guideline will receive a special music DLC. What? Well, I'm gonna need to look into how to get that. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. We'll see. We'll find that out. All right. Let's come over here, wherever it was. Over here. The Inbound Shovel Jam. Let's take a look at this thing. The theme to be revealed when the jam officially starts in 21 days. Streams, I'm going to be streaming myself playing games from the jam for the entire week after the jam is finished. Still deciding on which hours exactly. Schedule. Development time. Starting July 11th through July 20th. Okay. What is that? The 11th through the 20th. That's a Friday. 1 week. it's a little over a week. It's a Friday all the way through to the next Sunday. Community judgings, winners and ratings announced. Rules eligibility, open to anyone and everyone. Teams are allowed, but no more than teams of 4. Assets, you can use any art, audio, code, or tools that you have the legal right to, but you shouldn't make assets ahead of time. Engine, there are no engine restrictions. Judging, presentation, creativity, prizes. $100. Total of $600. I like it. I may need to look in this one when the theme gets announced. Join, just to make sure I get notified about it. Holy smokes, 2,900 people have joined. Not bad, Loki. I'll definitely take a look there. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, we can close that.
Oh no, I missed it.
Oh no.
You have numbers to pick.
And numbers to pick. Let's see here. Random number. Let's do 29. We'll do 29. Save. Let's see, what have I missed? Who's some random dude? So some random dude is a fantastic dude. So some random dude is, I would say, probably one of the RPG Maker OGs. Has made some absolutely fantastic plugins for RPG Maker, and it's just overall a really cool guy. So I would say come over here. Let's pull. Let's go over to. I'll just pull up my channel. And we'll go to, should be over here. There we go. Some random dev, as he goes by now, but some random dude is what he's gone by in the past. So yeah, so he's a game developer, a script writer, programmer, all sorts of fun stuff. So some random dude is actually the one who created. I come over here and I pull this up. So all of the, actually let's come in here to the tomb instead. Bear with me. Well, actually, so over here on the gamer bruh, so you see how you can see like the health, the names, their health numbers and things like that. That is all using a script that he wrote. So in my game, so if I come in here to the tomb, being able to see the floor number, all of the stats here, everything on the screen. If I were to come in, okay, well, kind of in here. So this bar here is using a script that he wrote. But yeah, so he's got some absolutely fantastic plugins for RPG Maker. I think he develops in Godot now. So he is doing some really crazy stuff over there. So if you like game development stuff, he actually, so he and I have been chatting a little bit, and so as you can see, his YouTube channel, pretty popular on YouTube. So he's got 65,000 subscribers, 92 videos, but in those 92 videos, he's got a little over 8.5 million views. So very popular guy. Yeah, but has made some absolutely fantastic stuff. And so I started chatting with him a little bit ago. I think I've mentioned that I'm doing a collab, a YouTube video collab for. I can't give away spoilers or too many details, so I'm just gonna say doing a collab in RPG Maker, and some random dude or some random dev, as he goes by now, is a part of that as well. But yeah, so I was chatting with him, and he apparently, so he started streaming now over on Twitch. So I'll actually also, can I highlight? I want to say that I can highlight, but I don't remember how. Head highlight settings, turn on. I do not remember how to do that. I know I can highlight a message. One mystery revealed. I had a feeling that was the case. Don't tell anybody. We're trying to keep as many details under wraps as possible. But when will it be?
Since Jonas is so curious on what I'm making next, I guess I can spoil a little bit of what I'm working on. Because I've been shifting from pure lo-fi to more upbeat tracks, I've decided to do lo-fi-ish dubstep this next album. It's called the Untitled Album, and every track is called Untitled_number.
I like it. That's going to be really cool. I'm excited to hear that stuff. But yeah, so started streaming on Twitch though, so I cannot for the life of me figure out how to do a shout out. So I'm just gonna pull up his channel over here. So if you would like, he's got some really great stuff over here. So some random dev over on Twitch. So if you would feel so inclined to go check out his stuff, he's got some really cool stuff actually. Highly recommend. So again, if you're a fan of programming, coding, and all that fun stuff, he is an absolute blast to watch. And I am jealous of his setup. Like, look at this freaking thing. Look at how cool his programming environment is. Like, it is so cool. Like, he's got like this whole 3D environment going on. He's got a screen right here that he's doing his actual work on. He's got like his little floating webcam right here. Like, I see that and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, that is super cool. I'm very jealous. Very jealous indeed. Anyway. So yeah, highly recommend. Those animations are awesome. I know. Well, and the craziest thing too, this entire scene apparently was made in Godot. So like, not only is he making his game in Godot, but then his entire stream scene is all done in Godot as well. It's like all these little characters down here, they'll pop up. So if you are following and you're watching, you'll actually pop up down here as a little character. Kind of cool stuff. His chat's like popping up over here.
I literally named filler episode what I did because it was filler, so I could wait for Moonman to get off vacation so I could get tracks and gameplay. It's literally a filler episode.
That is true. Can confirm. Anyway, yeah. Again, I do not know how. I know there's a way to like highlight, to like call out a. That's not do it. At. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, yeah. So yeah. There is though. So as far as Nick was asking, when will it be? There is no specific date on when that's going to be. We're still working out some stuff. Still getting because there's a project, a like a downloadable game that we're going to have, as well as a video you'll be able to watch about it. So I don't know exactly when that's going to be. You know, there's still some last minute things we're working on. Working on getting some, yeah, just getting things compiled and all ready and good to go. But if we come over to Toasty time, if you haven't yet already, so here's the thing: when it goes live, I am going to highlight it as well on my channel. But Toasty is actually the one that's kind of like putting it together. So if you haven't subscribed to Toasty yet, I would highly recommend going over to it's just youtube.com/@toastyfunnyguy. But I will post that here and here. So if you feel so inclined to go over there, subscribe to his channel, because he will be the one posting the video. And yeah, so when it's all ready to go, he will post it over there. But then I'm going to be posting a, I still need to actually get my version done. But I'm hoping to post a longer version of my own stuff that I worked on for the project. Well as, yeah, I'll just be posting a link to the video when it's live. So if you want to see whenever it goes live and you'll be able to get all the details, you can subscribe to his channel, and it should be a grand old time. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it because, again, we're like trying to keep things as under wraps as possible because we want it to be like, I don't know, big and fun and exciting and yeah. Axel, you missed a few pages. What project? Yeah. So it's just a project, a secret hidden project. Shh, don't tell anyone. That a handful of other content creators are working on, and so yeah, it should be a good time when it all comes out. Hopefully, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it'll come out and everyone will be like, "This is terrible," and I'll be like, "Dang it!" We'll see. We will see. Okay, let's come over back to Tower of Vercilias. Let's keep working on this thing. Okay, so we've got the inn and tavern technically working. Head north to the tomb.
At everyone, Moonman is spoiling his future projects.
No, don't tell everyone. Don't tell everyone. Yeah, it's more we're not wanting to spoil exactly what the project is. Not that it's, you know, the coming out part is not exactly the spoiler. It's more of the actually what it is going to be kind of thing. Oh, that's why it did that. Okay, all right. So we don't want this actually. We need to get rid of this page here. That makes sense. Does it need music? When I was working on my portion, there was no music, so someone may have added music already now by this point. But I don't know. I can check and see. Yeah, it's so one of the other people that are a part of it is a they make like assets, so like both graphical and music, and so I think they were going to be maybe doing that, which is I think why the person who's doing it like included them, so they're like fantastic at you know, creating different art, and so like tile sets, character sheets, and things like that. And I think that they dabble in music. I actually do not want to say that 100%. I may be wrong, actually. I don't think they do. Now I don't know. Anyway, I'll check and see. I'll check and see if we get to it, because we're going to be having a call on Saturday to kind of talk about the project. And so if I get in there and if it's like, oh, we have no music, we need to do music, I'll bring you up, Axel. I'll be like, hey.
Thanks for the follow, the badass pony.
I like the speech text of the badass pony. Well, the badass pony, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Come on in, sit on down. Welcome. Glad you're here. Anyway, no more spoilers. No more spoilers. The project should be coming out hopefully before the end of this month, or early July is when we're hoping to have the project finished and done, and yeah, should be a good time. I hope. We'll see. Anyway, the badass pony, how are you doing? Hopefully doing all right. Okay, so we can get rid of this one. We don't need that. Now it's just here. We got Enter the Mage's Guild. So if this is if POI instance 2 is on, yes. Three. Okay. What have I copied? Oh, that's what I've copied. Okay.
Speaking of, I will be starting a second channel where I open card packs.
Ooh, that'll be a good time. Oh, with your husband? That'll be a lot of fun. Well, drop a link when it is up and ready to go. I will give it a follow. Give it a sub. All right, so the Mage's Guild. How are we doing over here? We got Talk to Old Man. Talk to the Old Man. Buy and sell current quest. Okay, so let's actually do this. We got to talk to the old man. Buy and sell is actually going to change to ask how you can help. Wait. Ugh. Okay. Talk to the old man. Option 2 is going to be ask how you can help. This will basically be the quest asking button. Let's see. The Badass Pony says, hi, thanks for the warm welcome. I'm fine. What about you? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. But yeah, glad you're doing all right. Hopefully your day will continue to be well. And yeah. Ooh. Are you evening, morning, or afternoon right now from where you are at? So vendor options number 3, number 4. I guess vendor option is technically buy and sell. Buy/sell. Then 4 would be spell book. Then 5 would be leave. Leave Mage's Guild. Okay, so we gotta talk to the old man, ask if you can help, buy and sell, spell book, leave the Mage's Guild. Talk Got all of it. Okay, so these were the branching options, which I don't think we need anymore. It's morning for you. All right. Very nice. Well, it is late at night here for me, but hopefully your day yesterday was good, and hopefully you'll have an absolutely fantastic day today. You're about to get another number. Think long and hard on it. Between 26 and 49. 26 and 49. All right. Somewhere in there. Okay, just let me know when the time is. I will do it. Come to the town. We've been better days. Stubborn to leave. What brings you to our little town? Yes, we do not need any of this anymore. You only get 3 numbers for the rest of the stream. Not many. It's not many. Okay. Well, this hurts to do, but delete. We don't need all that dialogue. We do not need it. So basically it is touch input is pressed, break the loop. If you don't get this one, you're going to be so upset because of what the number is. Well, you can't tell me that, because now I'm like, because now I'm like, okay, well, is it a number that's close to another number that I've guessed? Or is it a number that is either like right at the very end or right at the beginning of that scale? A lot of reverse psychology and also mind games. It's funny. No, Axel. Not funny. You're messing with me. 26 and 29. 26 and 49. I'm just throwing these in here just so that I remember where that scale is. Okay, so then right here, when you talk, when you release, erase the pictures, then erase 39, break the... Okay, so buy/sell. Sure, check out what I've got. Okay, so we can leave this one. This one's fine, the buy/sell, but it's not buy/sell anymore, because that's ask how you can help. And then current quest. Erase pictures through. Sandwich between numbers you guessed, maybe. Somewhere. Yeah. I don't know. You got 29. You got 31, 32, 32 and 37, 37, 42, 42, 47, 47, 49. Could be 48. Maybe 27 or 28 or 26. I haven't technically guessed 26 or 49. I don't know. I'll have to give it a shot and see. Okay, so right here, so it's just erase picture and break loop. It's all the things we need for these unused ones. The number 1 and number 2. Number 4 is the spellbook. So where is spellbook? Over here. So spellbook is right here. It's not those and numbers, by the way. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know that it's not 26 or 49. You got leave. Oh, yeah, leave. Okay. Leave and spellbook are good then. So it's just buy and sell needs to be moved to number 3. And then current quest. Okay. So delete or cut that. Then down here below all of that, paste that. And up here, current quest, you, cut you, paste you there. Okay. And I think we just called that the comment of help. Yeah. So you got talk, help, vendor, blink, leave. Talk, help, vendor, yeah, sure. Then blank, but it's spellbook on here, and then leave. Okay. Into the tomb. I think that one's already set over here, right? Yes. So we can get rid of that one here. Delete. Spellbook. And if POI instance is greater than... Okay. I think we should be able to test out that again. Ooh, that's not what we want. We want to come back over here to the town. Yep. Visit the inn. Can't really do any of these things yet. We're just getting all this laid out. So vendor option, ask you can help, talk to the woman, leave the inn. Then you can visit the Mages Guild. Here, all this stuff. Oh dear. Yeah. That is my bad. Let us cut that, put that there, cut that, put that there. Crisis averted. Simple enough. I have 555 mana riding on you getting this number right. I know, there's a lot riding on this. We're gonna get there, I promise. Visit the inn, leave the inn, visit the Mages Guild. Now I should be able to buy and sell, which I will then need to update this all again. And if I leave, visit the Mages Guild, spellbook, save. Buy/sell. Okay, so if you do buy/sell. Let's copy all of this. Okay. Jump to start. Okay. Okay. Easy enough. Yes, visit the inn, leave the inn. Visit the Mages Guild. You should be able to buy/sell. Everything's good there. Spellbook. Cool. Save. Yeah. I do... Oh wait, Axel, is it time for me to pick a number? Or is that in like 5 minutes? If you leave the Mages Guild, a faint sound of a low, ringing church bell can be heard just up the road. The bitter wind must be making it sway. You should be able to click visit the church, but we don't have that yet. So let's get in there and let's create that. Just copy this, paste this over here. So we've got church. If this POI instance is greater than or equal to 3. Mages Guild. Oh. We can get rid of all that. Delete. Yeah. Should be able to do the same thing over here. Yeah, let's delete all of this. Every half hour, actually, since we didn't do that at the start of the stream, you get 4 numbers for the rest of the stream. So you can pick one now and another in 5 minutes. Okay, let's do... Let's do 35. 35. Fingers crossed. Not quite. We're narrowing it down. We're narrowing it down. We're gonna see if we can get it. Okay, so here we can just delete all of this. Yeah. For now. Eventually we'll probably just copy all of this and paste it onto the next page, but for now, get rid of all of that. Same thing over here. We can just come over here. Oh, we already deleted that bit. Okay, so if POI instance is greater than or equal to 3, This is the church. A long, narrow walkway made up. Long, narrow walkway is made up. Let's see. Runs down the center of narrow walkway runs down the center of long room. Half a dozen wooden benches. Either side. Simple altar at the end of the walkway with a few candles burning. Well dressed man stands behind the altar. It's probably gonna be way too long. Yeah. Narrow walkway runs down the center of a long room. Dozen wooden benches are on either side. A simple altar is at the end. It's the head with a few candles burning. Well-dressed man stands behind the altar. Yeah, sure. Talk to the man, ask you can help, vendor options, blank, leave, sure. Yeah, sure. Dialogue. Oh, right. Options, vendor, blank, leave, what's that? Okay. So now we should be able to come in here. Visit the inn, all that stuff, leave the inn, visit the Mages Guild, leave the Mages Guild, visit the church. UI instance is greater than or equal to 3. Oh! There we go. That would do it. Gotta make it equal to or greater than 4. Leave Mages Guild, leave church, leave. We got visit the tavern, but that is nothing yet. So then if we copy you, weary faces, look up at you from there. Tables, you enter. And behind the counter, looks your way.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Axel Benedict's hourly fun facts. And recent studies found that marijuana significantly decreases your chances of heart attacks and strokes.
Maybe that's why they want it banned. Gotta keep us going to the doctors, you know. Whoa, 11:30. All right, I'm gonna guess another number. I'm gonna guess there we go. I'm 2 seconds ahead of you. I'm gonna guess 20 pretty, I don't know. I feel like I need to go into the 40s. I've guessed quite a few 30s. I haven't guessed very many 40s or 20s. Let's do... Yeah, we'll start going down. Let's do... I don't know, let's do 30. Start making our way down into the 20s, starting at 30. I know that doesn't sound intuitive, but we're gonna start working our way down. Yeah, 30. We'll go with 30. Nope. Tragic. Tragic. If you wear your faces, look up from their tables as you enter the man and woman behind the counter. Look in your direction. Woman approaches. The man. Whoop. Remains in place. Typing the counter. A dirty rag. That's gonna be way too long. Close enough. Talk to the woman. Ask how you can help. Vendor option. Yeah, so this will probably be, so option 4 will probably be where you would then ask, like, go play cards against someone. Leave the tavern. Yep. Okay, I think. Wait. You're 3, so you need to be 4, 5. If you're just greater than or equal to 5. Okay. So, come over here. You can visit the inn. Talk to the woman. Ask if you can help. Vendor options. Leave the inn. You can then visit the Mages Guild. Talk to the old man. Ask if you can help. Buy/sell. Spellbook. Leave the Mages Guild. You can then visit the church. Talk to the man. Ask if you can help. Vendor option. Church. Visit the tavern. Few weary places look up at you from their tables as you enter. The man and woman behind the counter in your direction. The woman approaches while the man remains in place, wiping the counter with a dirty rag. Woman asking help, vendor option, leave the tavern. Oh, well, that's good that it's linked out there. Okay, let's come over here. So I believe it should be this one. Tomb, blank. Okay, so it's... Oh, I need to adjust some things. Just in for this one. This one is in. Mages Guild. In. Mages Guild. Church. In. Mages Guild. Church, tavern. This one is in Mages Guild, church, tavern. You're going to show at 255. And then the 2. Cool. Okay, there we go. There we go. tavern. Leave the tavern. Now you can head north to the 2. This town has definitely seen better days. The empty streets were once filled with people. Now scared to scared to leave protection of their own homes. Something must be done. Head north to the 2. Okay. Now, too scared to leave. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Unstable connection. That's not good. Reconnecting. Twitch, are you there? Check. Test 1 2 3. No. Trying to reconnect. Come on. Offline. No. Come back. Come back. YouTuber, you're still here, yeah? You're here on YouTube. Say something. Twitch is gone. Oh, wait, Switch coming back? Oh, maybe? Maybe it's coming back? Unstable. Twitch is gone. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Rip. Poor Twitch. Poor Twitch. Poor network connection detected. Okay. OBS says it's fine. Your last words were man. Seems fitting. Seems fitting. Oh, wait. Maybe. I think maybe Twitch is back. Maybe. Possibly. Bitrate seems okay. Session seems to have reset. Think we're good. Nick is still here. That's good. That's good. Okay. I think Twitch is back. That was very odd. Very odd. Very odd indeed. Oh, I never know with Twitch. I never know with Twitch. Okay. Well, it seems like Twitch is good. Twitch is back. Awesome. I don't know what happened. That was very weird. But I'm glad it's back. Okay. Cool. So we now have a rough cookie cutter for the NPCs of the town. Also just, hey, look at that. Moonwood Games is now live. Let me guess, am I gonna get a notification on Discord saying that I'm live? Probably. Well, nothing yet. Alright, well, maybe not. Maybe not. I think we're good. Okay. Seems back. Seems fine. Some things seem a little messed up, though. Yeah, the bitrate is still, like, saying it's not good. I see Twitch had another hiccup. It did. It did. I don't know why it's going crazy like this. I don't know. I don't know. Been weird lately. Yeah, it has been weird.
I have to go to bed as I gotta wake up early. Pick you a last 2 numbers.
Ooh, the last 2 numbers. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Oh man. Have any of you heard of the Roblox drama? I have not. I've not heard any of the Roblox drama. Also, Lazarla, welcome. Glad you're here. Come on in. Sit on down. Are you the one that ruined the stream? Did you make it go down? I hope not. I'm just kidding. I know you would. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, Lazarla. Okay, random number. Oh man, I'm gonna say, let's go with 36. And 41. 36 and 41. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Snooze those ads for 5 minutes. Is it juicy drama? I want to hear. I want to hear all about it. Tell us. That's why I got a notification. Yeah. It yeah. The stream had been going. I mean, we've been going now for a little over 3 hours, and then for some reason, Twitch decided to just crap the bed. I don't know why. I feel like it did this last stream as well. We're just a couple hours in, it's like, I'm done streaming. And then it comes back a few seconds later. Don't know why. Do not understand why.
You were so close, Moon Man.
Ah.
So, very, very close. The number was drum roll, please. Drum
roll. 38. Ah.
38.
So close. So close. I was on the fence. I was going back and forth between picking one lower than 42 or one higher than 37, and I thought, we'll go lower than 42. Oh well. Can't win them all. You cannot win them all. Well, that was a good time. That was an absolutely fantastic time. Axel, go get some rest. Go get some sleep. Hopefully your day goes well tomorrow. And on the bright side, it's Friday. Friday tomorrow. That's a good side. I lost 555 of mana. Ripped my mana pool. Almost all my points gone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But that's not good. I managed pull. We changed the health. Few results. I don't know where the other pool went. Where the other pull went. Autumn __. We need you back. I don't know where to find the pool. It's the polls. That's true, Jonas. That's true. You did vote no. Yeah, where the freak? Where are the polls? Make me a mod and I'll do it. You know what, Axel? You know what? Mod comments, mod actions, messages. I do want to hear the drama. I'm gonna read about it. Axel mod time. Let's see. Settings, community, roles manager. Add new. Oh my gosh. The fact that I have to spell it all the way out, and even still I cannot. Like, what? Why? Axel Benedict. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. We got it. We got it. Axel's evolving. That's true. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. So let's see. Cool Man Chill says the reason why Forsaken pulled out along with a bunch of other games is because a creator by the name Teddy, who makes inappropriate games in Roblox, that should not be on Roblox, got invited to the event as a developer and stuff like that, so now people are boycotting it, and that's understandable, but it's been like forever since the last egg hunt, so I was gonna be sad if it's canceled. Well, that is frustrating. Annoying. Well, it's a great thing about drama. Sometimes you just kind of have to be like, okay, and just kind of shake your head and be like, well, it is what it is. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Let's see, Lazarla says, Lazarla says, I never finished the Superior plush. I'm going to give this another shot. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, then you also said I'm altering some Pokemon art so I can cross-stitch it for fun. That would be a lot of fun. That would be fun. Well, I believe in you. You got this. And I would, you know, not saying you have to, but it would be fun to see some of your progress as you go along. Like I'm going to turn on double damage. Let's get double damage going on here. Here we go. 2 minutes, double damage. Woo. There we go. I was like, is it not going? I feel like it missed. Cool Man Chill, I feel like it missed one of your 2d8s. Let me just roll that for you really quick. yeah, I do feel like it probably skipped over one for some reason. That is one thing I'm going to need to figure out. I need to create like an actual queue, because right now, if things get rewarded or like awarded, if spells get cast way too close to each other, it just like the actual game itself does not have enough time to cast it and roll the dice and then be in line for the next one. So the other one comes in here, sets a variable, and then it just doesn't do anything with it because it was casting it. So Axel says, I can't manage the prediction, so as I didn't make it. Oh. Wait. You can't manage the prediction as I didn't make it. Yes, we do need autumn. That is frustrating. Although it's weird because I can. So wait. Can you send me the URL to the page you're on? Because maybe I can go in and take a look at it. Maybe. We'll see. I'm in mod view. Right, but like, where are you seeing it? I don't even know where mod view is. Community? Content? Monetization? I can't do it because I voted. I didn't vote though.
Autumn_falls_ today says, I was called from beyond the veil of subconsciousness.
No, Autumn. Yeah, Autumn__. You don't have to be here. But yeah, we and I ended up not actually guessing the number correctly. So for the poll that was done earlier, we needed to say no. Anyway, yeah. So we couldn't figure it out. We could not figure it out. I have a question about art ethics. Lay it on us. Let's hear the question. Well, I voted, which means a different mod needs to. A Moonman. I definitely can. I just have no idea where I would find that. Because if I go to manage poll, the only one I can see is should we change the health? That's the only poll I can see. Cool Man Chill says, hear me out. I did not vote and could evolve it. You could evolve me. Fair. But where are you guys going to see the polls? We can't digivolve too many people at a time. That's true, we can't all be mods. If everyone is a mod, no one's a mod. But it may come down to that. It may come down to that, Cool Man Chill. Mod view polls. Is that like... I think you see a different thing that I see. Because this is what I see.
Autumn_falls_ today says, so Moon Man, go to mod view of your stream, press on the crystal ball looking icon.
Well. Look at that. Alright, cool. Let's choose the outcome. And I did not get it. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Complete the prediction. Are you sure? No is the correct outcome. Once you choose the outcome, viewers who have chosen the outcome will be awarded 4,055 channel points. Not be able to reverse it. Complete the prediction. Yeah, there we go. Prediction result is no. So sad. What was I clicking on before? I swear I was clicking on this. Oh, no. I was managing the polls. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. I was looking at the polls, not the predictions. I thought it was a poll, not a prediction. That is my bad. 4.1k go to Jonas Frog and Chemistry Nick. Not bad. You're rich. You are rich. Oh my goodness. Wait. Did we have a freaking boss spawn and I didn't even notice? We've got a boss. I think this calls for some double damage. Bad, not bad. Okay. Have fun, losers. Don't abuse your power. Autumn__. Thank you so much for coming in here. I appreciate that. Next time, I will know to click on the predictions instead of the polls. Yeah. Which I guess that makes more sense. It was a prediction, not a poll. I don't know why I was thinking poll. But I was. Yeah. Good times. Good times. Man, this guy's just getting owned. Lazaro says, I found a Serpuria mega design that looks awesome on Twitter, and I want to use it as a pattern for this project, along with the full lines original sprites, modifying them to be more cross-stitch friendly, which means increasing readability while decreasing colors used. I don't want to invalidate the original artist's intellectual property, as is there any way to do this while respecting their art? I'm not selling it. This is a gift to a friend, but still. Well, I mean, it's not even technically their art either. It is just, I mean, it is, but as far as like intellectual property goes, I mean, technically that would be owned by like Nintendo. Or like, I guess like a copyright and all that fun stuff. I think you are totally fine to create something like that. You know, you're not selling it. You're not doing anything like that. You're not trying to like list it as your own. So yeah. I mean, I would say probably if you wanted to make sure that like you are being as intellectually honest as possible, if at the end of the project, you know, all is said and done, you've done everything you've done, and if you start posting pictures online, if you wanted to like try and credit the person, whether by name or linking to the original art on Twitter, I'd say you could go with something like that. But I think for the most part, you should be all right, especially with this, since it's just like a personal project. It takes a lot of mana. Oh, to like just be casting that many spells? It's true. Autumn__ says, oh my gosh, Axel, you getting rid of the queue? That's so nice. I've had to do that by myself in the past. Now that I know it's a thing, I've tried to do it every now and then. That's true. That is very nice. Anyway, Autumn__ go get some rest. Let's see. See ya. Have a good sleep. Gotta go. My computer's gonna die. Cool, man. Chill. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. We're actually probably gonna be wrapping up here pretty soon. There goes the winnings. That was all of it. I mean, I guess that's true. That's true. If you're rolling the d8s, that stuff does just go by really fast, especially the 2 d8s. Well, Jonas, that was that was a lot. That was a lot. All right. Don't tell anyone. But I think I'm going to reduce, or mostly don't tell Loki, but I think I'm going to reduce the cost again. We're going to do it. Next stream, though. I think for the next stream. I put in 3.2k and got 4k at the end of it. And spent 2k of it. Oh, that's crazy. That's a lot. That is a lot. Oh, I got to turn the double damage back on. We're going to destroy this mini-boss. Do a fire blast. Yeah. We'll do Gaia's Wrath. Whoop. Yeah, I kind of wish it would. Yeah, like the Gaia's Wrath didn't work because it had just done the other one. Jonas says, would it be cool to have a damage leaderboard at the end of the month? That would be really cool. Unfortunately, I don't know how to have... So basically the way that it's working is Twitch is telling the program what to do. So basically, you know, when you cast, say for example, you know, if you cast Ripple, which is like the level 1 water spell, it will basically tell the program, be like, hey, set X variable to 1. Cast number 1. Whoop! Oh, the boss is almost gone. Boss is almost gone. Here we go. Who's gonna get the winning blow? Ooh, nice. Jonas, very nice. There we go. Ship of the Dead, finished, and oh, okay, all right, level up, everybody. All right, here we go. So really quickly, if you want to vote which one we are getting a +1 in, just do !vote, and then either 1, 2, or 3. So if you do vote 1, then hit enter, we're gonna upgrade our D4s. So yeah, so just type vote, !vote, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3. Vote 2. Vote 2. I wasn't looking when I saw it when it did the level up. Oh, we're heading to the frigid tundra. All right, well, there we go. Yeah, I almost feel like we need to have a little bit more time for the voting. Yeah, I think we need a little bit more time for the voting. Anyway, so yeah, so I think I may also change it from being like !vote 2 to probably just like !1, 2, and 3. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so when you level up, everyone gets to vote with the chat. I also want to see if there's a way to get YouTube involved with the chats as well. Yeah, I do think we need a slightly longer voting period. Because right now it's set to 30 seconds, and I was like, oh, that's going to be plenty of time. I mean, once everybody knows what's happening, it'll work just fine. But, yeah, until then, I think we might do maybe like a couple minutes, just to give people enough time to be able to vote. Yeah, yeah. What is each one? And that's the other thing, is that like I probably need a little bit more time to actually explain better what they are. Yeah, so it's basically adding just a +1 damage modifier to either the D4s, the D6s, or the D8s. So I did not see which one won. So actually, really quick, nobody redeem any mana, just for 2 seconds. Just give me a second. So we've got so that's the vote. The D4s. Okay, so we got the 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so it looks like the D6 won. So yeah, so vote 2 is the one that won. Yeah. So now if you roll any of the D6s, it will do whatever damage you rolled +1. At least it should. If it doesn't, then I may need to go there and fix it.
In that case, what do you have? He says, all I got right now is a box of 12 starving weasels. I said, he'll take that. He hands me the box. I open up the lid and the weasels jump out and latch on to my face and bite me all over. Oh man, they were going nuts. They were tearing me apart. You know, it was just about that time that a little ditty started going through my head. It went like this: oh, get em off me, get em off me, oh no, get em off. Get him off, oh god, oh get him off me, oh god,
I was very confused for the first couple seconds, and then I realized what it was. I thought you went to bed, Axel. And this is probably what confused me the most, was that I thought you were going to bed, and then that popped up. What even was that? It was a continuation of Albuquerque by Weird Al. But anyway, yeah. So I do feel like we probably need like a couple minutes for the voting, for the level ups. I think that would probably work out a little bit better. Let's see, you could save the damage done in a small YML file or something. I might be able to. I don't know. Might. Let's see. User login. Jonas Frog. Okay, all right. So I do have the usernames for what people do. Yeah, so Jonas Frog. Right, cast Dragonfire Blast. Yeah, I'll have to see what I can figure out. Yeah, because it's, I don't know. It's because, yeah, I'm feeding the data from Twitch into the program, and it's basically just saying, hey, set this variable to equal 7. And it's like, okay, well, if this variable equals 7, that means I'm rolling X number of dice, this type of dice, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'll have to check and see, because then at that point, because I have the username, and I have the amount of damage it did, but I don't know how to pass that into any kind of like file or database or anything like that. So I'll have to check and see. I think that would be a lot of fun though, to have a leaderboard, just showing like who's done the most damage for the month. That could be a really good time as well. Let's see, flash a big sign on the screen that says vote now. You do that as well, yeah. Yeah, just giving people the instructions to vote is probably the biggest thing. Is yeah, making sure that people, 1, know how to vote, 2, they know what they're voting for, and then 3, when they need to. Let's see, you find 5 more bits. True, you just got to spend those 5 more bits. Usernames should be enough. If players change their name, that's on them. That's true. Yeah. Well, and like Twitch doesn't really allow many people to just like you can change your name, but then you have to wait for like 60 days to be able to change it again. So it's not like people are just going around willy-nilly changing their name. So I think it should be fine. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it and see, because that would be a lot of fun to have a leaderboard for damage. I think that would be a really good time. Well, I'll check and see on that. But yeah, good times. Okay, well, it's the town is such a slow moving process, and I apologize. But hey, we've technically you can go into each of these places now. You can't really do anything in here, but you have the option. We've set up the cookie cutter. We've set up the layout for the way that we can go, and that is you when you first enter the town, you've only got one place to go, and that is the inn. You come in here to the inn. Most people are going to talk to the woman, even if you don't have to though. You can just leave the inn, and you can go to the Mages Guild, do all the stuff in here, leave the Mages Guild, do the church. You can do stuff in here, or just leave, go to the tavern, do stuff in here, or just leave, and then you can just head north into the tomb. I think it's a good way to not necessarily handhold the player into figuring out what they're doing there and all that fun stuff, but it's a good way to kind of be like, here's a funnel to go through, and then after that, then it opens back up. It's like here's your few options. Figure it out without having to go through some tutorial and then have it be like, whoop, there you go. I think so anyway. YML files should be really easy to work with. I don't know how it works in RPG Maker. I don't know. Wait, is it YML? Oh, okay, yeah, like a YAML file. Okay. Yeah, human readable data serialization. I don't know. I'm sure there's somewhere that I could log the information. Like that's totally a thing that can be done with RPG Maker. You can save that kind of data elsewhere. I don't know if it would necessarily be. Yeah, I'd have to figure it out. We'll see. I'm sure that it's possible. Will I know how to do it? Probably not. But that is neither here nor there. It can be figured out one way or another, and it'd be a good time. Anyway, I think I might end the stream here just because it's, I don't know how much more we can really get into these buildings without actually sitting down and being like, okay, let's start working on the inn. Let's start working on that NPC. You're talking to them, the different quests you can pick up. I don't know what we're going to do with the inn for the vendor options. I don't know what we're going to do there. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out because it's not like you don't necessarily need healing here. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. The Mages Guild, that one's pretty figured out as far as like, you can buy and sell, you can go to the spell book. I do want to change this so when you click save, it actually so it's not just save here, you've got the other options here as well. I feel like if everywhere else is going to have basically the same options where it's like, even if you click buy and sell here, it's the same menu options here. So yeah, I do want to do that. The church, making it so you can talk to that person, quests, the tavern. The tavern's probably going to be one of the bigger ones, just because not only is this going to be a place where you can talk to the owners and get quests from them, but it's also going to be a place where you'll be able to play Blackjack and other games with people in the tavern. So, yeah. But I think that's going to be a fresh start on Sunday. I had to think about what day it was. It's going to be a fresh start on Sunday when we do that, so it should be a good time. Hopefully. Anyway, cool. Well, I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much. I think we're going to try and do a raid today. Let's see how y'all feel about green beans. What the freak? I mean, I do like green beans. I don't know who did that poll. I'm guessing Axel. I don't know. But yeah. So yes, we are going to try and do a raid today. So we're going to give that a try. So everyone over on YouTube, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'm going to end the stream over on YouTube, and then we're going to do a raid over on Twitch. So YouTube, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have an absolutely fantastic evening, and we will see you on the Sunday stream. Take care. Goodbye.